books are not what is on the ground. Because the book 0.5% should reflect in the price of the commodity on the market physically. And physically, the inflation in the books is downward, but the inflation on the market is upwards because it's not an idea. What was the price of the other form? The inflationary figure now see a washroom kept prices at a lower stage than the Wusi a washroom to say a form to say currently. Inflation, when you go to the market, do you see that reflecting on the market? With me, I can't say the price now and the phone will turn in watching out you get the same price to borrow. So when the vice president comes and is reading what is in the books to us, and it's not telling us what is on the ground, he's only. Sometimes I wonder, all the Catano normally 2 years in a society one, the Cata will go to another man or Babon, because that's some other penny now. He is just reading the actual man, because he may say there is difference between making an ex-party speech. I mean, the first a speech, ex-tempo speech against written speech. So, so, a speech a young Troy. Now, you are now going to use your mind to speak to the people. It's different from the actual amount. Now, you don't struggle to read it. That is the difference. Mahmoud Baumia, the response now, the Abano, it is a written speech. And with him, it's like a copied assignment. Copied assignment. We will be work our trial. We are 22. Where they will get to know say on our trial is when they tell you to explain. It's a copied assignment, It's difficult to explain. And Mahmoud Baumia, what they are banning now. It's equivalent to a copied assignment.
There be no crowd yet. Says I no crowd no to me. Maybe I didn't know I told Joseph Yamin. Maybe I been a make sure. Nidin or say my name is Joseph Yamin. Make copy in Tina Bones and Mr. Mitchell. Because you are the crowd I'm in trouble. See Joseph Yamin. Yes, sir. Wada. If you are here.
Nana a Baumia Diano. The actual man now kind and he just reading flexible, easy, no answer kind of the brofo count. But when you want to ask him real questions, so Mahmoud Baumia inflation at 10.5 has shot up price of a brew to 110. Can you explain a whole goes or horse? You see, that is to tell you that the trauma.
All right, I mean,
yes.
Medasia no pay.
Oh, that's an hour 3. As I'm go.
Medasi. Then come on, I am then to you, them Darcy, and I pay me the best you have. Joseph Yamin, I am a member of the NDC, former deputy youth and sports minister, and I pay only a didn't come on. Was you or not yet? One day fix the country on me, I dream, papa. Omuntin Sikrum, not one more yacheno, Rasso.
Frichi Fretcher from Refete Fretcher Mufentem from. A Fretchi Fredom said, MONTIE, Amansentie, Kana Muntia would need.
Yan to us young crane and we share yan seven senior city there bankrat and I'm saying yes I see a good anyone seminal. Yeah, but boss yeah.
Now a year the new weekend crusading guide the Bokrat and to us way. What the Ghana man penya bedi you rubber o mea for ba. Waka such a Ghana for some musi and fix the country na yo yate. Ya de see yo ya fix the part we na wotre ma yen. Ya be country na mana krabehwe see ba na ne manye. And ya so ma bepim sambre ye gusu a ye enti ebe ye wate munu musuo fantwe ope ye gusu a ade akwa asante mantima na asante achim south mesinim ena ode akwa akogina eye pp amayeko ni mabi ena ekasei omo echewa no musi ai Ghana fo bi suro musi ai asante achim south mabunu pegaramse ben ye pegaramse bia eti se krofo bia begwo no mo ye garamsa mo fa hye yen ebrekro na musu ye koto asa ba ne se ya ba krachi panyi oru Alexander Frimpong o maintain ye penosa esanse obo adwuma papa wadi orura magdan fo nyine aba ena nkrofo kire no so di sojafo abada ena motete nkrofo je nkrofo asase boso wasem me langas daben minim bi kra me de soldiers for na kwaso bebum ne ma ho ban enye langas nsem bi anie amafo wo awoshi eni poko aseda ba no asese abatu empatesika compensation dia mo mesanse aban efomo asase osofo hwe sase Ohwe enwuma ene adansie so. Wako Kumasi Asante housing project na aban no ye na wonwie ye fiti ya pontemre so. Eye kofo amamu abepim zamre ye nwie ye no. Yegusu omukwa akohwe se ye beye ne yewie na Ghana fo anya edan ya efuadamu a. Wei eye the new weekend crusading guy.
Mami Kwamano so Kwame Bafo Abronye DC Buno original chairman ma New Patriotic Party. Yanko na yendi fix the country demoy. Kwame ya dasi mwa kwa baba Nita FM show. Na empomo right, so you could say that is bisa. Impression and some say city and kwakwa say MPP mumudodo na sa fix the country demoya ashase campaign ashase monfo aso mo kase tia na just ensem no bi troka mo kegu sa mindim baby a wugina na edi kan wo sa ade a wo so fo aso as babunu ana wonfo aso
medase bebe ma memfa kwanya we na menche watifo nyina wa fidi kase ba bi enkoduru bia ya ma wo munyina ache na memma tifo nyina nte asese me do mo ko Nigeria freeze the country in Nigeria 2019 Ebra Buhari boaboa no ho akwa abato akire ye hwehwe mu na freeze the country for no protest Enti coup protest na almost started face the country on Nigeria 2019 no nento aso na abagana ha no enti omo ya face the country no as a national security for every asia hwehwe mu yie say womo wadwempo bi say womo nya coup kura womo beye
Kwame chechemu ye kakra because ye ti anhwa na yanti ase ye uche say Ghana Ghana for ya womo ye fix the country demo ana campaign womo anso mpacho mebo omo anso na 2019 na womo wo Nigeria and womo she BBC ase
Nigeria mpazam kire say Nigeria 2019 group bi sore say fix the country security for no yen hwehwemu na no mo se sa na nkrofo na nya fix the country asem na no mo ka na mo ye coup protest
anti no mo ye Nigeria for wo hu
no mo ye Nigeria for so kai so mo start fix the country on Nigeria demonstration hold 2019 election year 2018 no mo start here Buhari fix the country security for no ye mo dopa no sana leadership no nyina aboabo mo wade atuo a wo mo ne saa akaida phone to trust Boko Haram boy na ye wana wo ye ku aye eti face the country for ya wo de start in Nigeria ye hu so mo ye ku protest no ne nto aso na aba Ghana ha no eti Ghana ha so de ye nim say 2018 2019 wo na nkrofo bi aye say wo mo be ye ku eti national security for woman friasia enra shuko a emu oduru pa na face the country for no ku adwene wo mutim nedi kan ka bain the don Dramani Mahama okwa o handi over edema nanado danko apaki ediasi boso onkyere okwa no ade a ono di ja o mampanyine nanado danko akofo ana MPP aban enne saa de kro no di ja ye ne ejina ne naso nanso anda nanado danko
face the country how they come Mahama semi no Mahama de wo mu ne sen
na de nipa ye nkura okroma ye baba be expose ne nyina okroma
Mahama ya de wo mu
Let me say, Chapiana may start here, may Baba Chim Ninsam or Kaya defend the country by a tro, Namaguna Nimasi. Or not necessarily or a financier. And to financier, not so be a financier or something, as a sea dinny a custom.
Unyina so.
Monsieur financier on 2 chroma, Nina Swan in Nipadia, assembly or can no say, taxes, a question near the Adiano. And no, that's what fits the country by and until your financier. And yet, Menina Swan said, demonstration, I would do a quarter 2019 2018 na one name say no a financier it in to us and face the country no now no me bisa question say mo nyina mo mfa mani ntoto o man Ghana ha say ka ben and a former president John Mahama ne na NDC for Edija Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo saa ka no na wa hoden Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo buy and ne ya ye pese no si Nanado buy want man he ka akro no so yie Nesi magazine na yemfa ma fita for no mo mfese on won kire babi esi ni mfese me do kwa back Abraham Panyini Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo 7 January ya didn't see a konyaso se Ghana man Panyini no asembe na o ka kire Ghana for Abraham former president John Dramani Mahama Tihobi Abraham na finance minister September Tihobi no Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo can play abesi ne and this intimate for counter statement bi amai Nanado ka say Ghana for me papa me bedi na de no wanyama japade wa de pa ade na bubu asai na mo di asem inside de me ye ne yie de na do be ye ne yie ni say ECG Senior Staff Association for at the statement by Bontin 2016 say enye power petrol do ayesin sign no ene be ma dum sa akọ na mom eka ye di Nigeria for and gas for we must suspend the gas supply no eno na ama dum so ewo Ghana 2016 na do buy no eka na da hot and gas for na ya to electricity mu ewo Ghana ha man tua ka no na do buy we tua sa aka no nyina me nua kwasi aboagye kasa me boa enti asama ECD for nyuma for na bio anom kan ye se ye kokotua kana edum so ne begyan no na do buy wakwa kotua otua sa aka no so ampani ampa no edum so ne ye den egyae nti sa de kura mo di gyae a na e ma ye problem no na do buy wa ba be ye ni mampanyi da na John Dramani Mahama last weekend wa all kasa no o se ye mfa taxes emfa mumai o se ye mfa taxes emfa nyede emfa mumai ye mfa taxes emfa mumai ye misa ne say na do Danko Akufo-Addo ba ya ototo oti electricity mo no former president Mahama eka ma wiase nyina te say eye ntwhwani mu amamuo Bacha ubehu or see current reduction in your populist approach. Former President John Dramani Mahama Nekai. Yet electricity so ama baba ni hairdresser ni weather ni tailor ni anyam faswana ne ho ahenhan no. Wo ba bonten be ka say eye hwehwe mu amamuo. Nanwa da ya COVID ba ya na Ghana for enwahin ha omo Ghana fo ho akire omo akwa ahokire mu na omo nkọ na omo mma no na nado ye se oye ma Ghana fo bi no ho ato omo kakra enti electricity no ya tete so de na mom o de ba ma certain categories be free ebinum so de obetete so no John Dramani Mahama kro ya samba bonten be katre Ghana fo se na nado onya ntwhwani mu nse o chiche Ghana fo ade free no akwati aboagye na no pai bibisa say John Dramani Mahama okan ya na wanka and this is what you challenge me bo nsem na no obia anya wo mobro ahokira atu ne manfo ana say mama omu we no omu de twitwa de omu ho de a lifetime opposition leader obey lifetime opposition leader wo andisi mo and then you what na you ten say taxes here then ekwasoro no bia ne ho kire na ye boa no wo sia na omu ntwa na nkade na omu di kwa akotua and then what face the country because ye people mind dia on kire ba bia ni papa kokoko da ni yankwati koko no ni yamfa kwa mantan gaso ni yakwa e ba kwa no dia ba do mind no so John Dramani Mahama say enye taxes ni people mind dia on kire ba bia ni papa kokoko da ai be tuma National electrification levy. John Dramani Mahama now for Ghana for Hono. Opeja will say boom at the 5%. Nanado Dankwa Kukwado and the bar 3%. John Dramani Mahama or for Ghana for Hono. Petroleum income levy no or the 17.5%. Nanado Dankwa Kukwado and the bar 13%. John Dramani Mahama on one being a look at say a doom summer am I out here by am I a Ghana for Adi am I Ghana for in what say you know he take a crack at that bank you know I want you out to one in area to set that five group what much you want to one in area no Kakrama or what say no or saving tax 17.5% financial service tax. Nana Dubai or some policies are to one eye day. As you are Ghana and see it. What pensioner now see what Mamma are now the oil seeker. Would the oil seeker or chromanum no? Oil seeker no? I'm fan of Kofuaduman. Sanko for no more. No more chroma near the your oil seeker or chroma. I'm fan of Kofuaduman. Near oil seeker. Ewo chromanum and to my near way. Aquine near oil seeker, ewo chroma and the Don Dramani Mahama and to my free education. Near chroma, near oil, ewo chromanum and so on. Yantiman Kianas in training college for allowance and Tinasicano near coffee. And you know, one more can freeze the country, no. Wow, Bob Wasibiano.
Na mimbisa obibi ukai ana ebre bi atwam Friday bi amfa omde bibi kro mo fan Red Friday no mo se brana ndc wo so no eniama enkoyi amambo ni nkoyi enti efiade ebri akra na ebon se Ghana fo ebi no ma hye enkokọ ntade enkokonko no ma tie sikrom no mo akwa dompem flash staff wonum se ni ne ka ho adenti na ene se Ghana for Korea so okay eniama nkoyi fix the country mo se enu de NDC for
Ghana for occupy Ghana for issues now almost set records in street almost set records straight in the sense to say so Jimmy what say me per reliable power me penkania dem dia me electricity and boarding what was ya ABOAGYE me no kata na no for we 59% unankania dem free what Jimmy Sika say you per reliable power and kania dem dia yen tia say and now yiri ya Sika 59% of electricity increment. What day yano and kaniano amada for 1 year, not and kaniana amadia, not the occupy Ghana for the Red Friday for your Sikamaya. You video cow dynamica. And now no Casino, feed the country and he said, no, and a former President Mahama on one Kojina, Chechimai. Ebiana no car payment we are seeing in say. Work contractors, you know, when Chomo can another so betia or ba on your day, so about their own fear. Sikaban and Abino Congress here, our Fidelity Banga, the pure work on. And now we know Casino, and this is 40 a year, 1 year, coin. I was there what this on and Clan Chroma. Compare the number of asphalt, Yahu, number 2, I don't mind pencil. Mama, I am Raboti, near Macanya Yahu. So now in Clan Chroma, the kind of asphalt, extension of asphalt, Yayano, and only Yahu Chroma and the NDC 8 years, Yana. Not so much, meaning our mind yet. Don't quite sentimental. Doma, former president, I'm a reacting Nancy say, Diana of what a man, the woman say, or you go to look at your coat, and Untinama of what a man the other day, I'll go, not the go to your coat. But Saudi of what a man to go to every year coat, dear. And that's of what a man see a good year. A year that. At the mine 2017 Ebano, what was sorry, I said, Nana, what about ya, Brabaya, my mind. Not just a gold now of free of what they call yam ya no. One fan for your Nikoguni here and old Dinika Kankaka.
Kwame Maminkin idea we mau, and it was published online by CT News Online on January 22, 2016. Occupy Ghana holds Red Friday protest against government. It says pressure group Occupy Ghana today marked Red Friday to protest what they describe as the government destructive economic policies. They also protested government's decision to accept what they call two highly suspicious terrorists in Mahmoud Umar Mohammed bin Atef and Khalid Muhammad Salif al-Dobi under the pretext of honoring international neighborliness and compassion with America. Ghanaians wore red to call to government attention concerns raised by the pressure group and the citizenry, including the hikes in utility tariffs, the exorbitant taxes on petroleum products, the shady Ameri deal, and corruption, among other things. Sanya may be utility tariffs, taxes, any economic hardship. And you know, same fix the country for you.
Medawase and Namino Casay issues here already, yes, and Occupy Ghana for Kano 2016, and Namino Casino. Sanko Mampanin and Nando Danko Akofado. That petroleum levy, income levy now, Monday Tosono 17.5. Maybe someone year for Sankanana Danko Akofado, I'm found 19.8. 13% na nkasa ni ebe top petrol gallon. 1 gallon nke ebe ton 80 Ghana. But omanpanyin ni team buy ya kay ye wunte ye maintain 17.5% na. Enya je sa manfo betuma ye dey. Apie monten.
No, fine.
Na me no kasa tariff electricity tariff, you know. Compare electricity tariff by now and then. Let's just debate on that. What I debate to say, and now I know because electricity is your Ghana Hano, and then another Danko Akufuado, and then 2016, no man,
no, but yeah, can you not toss him? But you see, the issue now with the Busawa MCC and say, Sanya occupy Ghana for Ghana for no be and so at Simu. Now, Modium who Jimu, if you had a BR Red Friday, no Mujina Hano, ye Branham Hammer was no. No more cassette. Look, Niaman Koye, I buy Niaman Koye, no more call for every nationwide strike in the account. Nothing. And then so no Ghana for Kroya, so okay. Fix the country. And Niaman Koya. Na mo say NDC for Mahama and our financing. And does that mean say occupy Ghana for you? Na nado na now finance.
People for. May you know. Namo may catch say. That fix the country for issues ya wo mu review no wo matim the issue be about the twabonten amaya debate say every particular issue we no under Don Dramani Mahama no na ye better than another Danko Akufo-Addo man one issue o mo dia to on board say under Don Mahama no na sabia we dia na ekoso ye say na another Danko Akufo-Addo
Mahama was worse. No, Mahama was worse. No, Mahama was worse. Entina Ghana for Tuaba, Edema and Nado. Enti, why do we? I didn't know they be a Mahama
issue. If someone giving for a particular issue, because I won't quarrel on somebody to do something, that issue room must be table for debate to say. And that John Dramani Mahamano, now anyway, a far better. And then another Danko Akufo-Addo, anyway, I say, and any money, just give me one fix the country for Idiaba. No, you debate on it.
No, so I said,
comparison.
Asembisan say yes. Say, young fan say Mahama no ye or ye worse. And a Ghana for two near or ye, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo ni MPP. So Ghana for is okay, MPP buy no. This is what Omokomu. I know almost say.
If any pam you no bit number be ba the cancer, you can Ghana for.
Na nipa me no amunya Ghana for.
Any pam you Ghana for na the general statement asem na wo kan. Kasa e bi no.
No, me say amunya Ghana for. Nipa me no amunya Ghana for.
Ghana for bi no me say Ghana for the entire nation. Ghana for bi no.
So
Ghana for bi no na sorry na say issue no. You almost every right to say. One man raise the issue in terms of governance. Tell him Sadia. One more every right. So they can issue no any money ever seen now when we can face the country no what you want we say we must be our man no even the NDC for say under John Dramani Mahama no now anyway you far better than Nanado Danko Akufo what will be a country
it's because mementi ase was fix the country for enya NDC for na enya NDC comparison so Mahama ni Ghana for no be send okay and almost in Yaman Koye and almost protesting.
That is why I want Yamana, I will see Nkoye no. As a sort of the particular issue, break was Yaboagye. Now, friend, or I want that. Almost this particular issue. I feel where their body are more, into body are more, their young body after. What you say?
Mami, Maminda, in the angel more, how to say? Why? Okay, Marty.
One issue, but I want to be seen now. What's that be seen now? One casa winyow at them crom, casa yam physic. One and the Bob watch you, almost a young copy, man.
Medasi Kwame, Namisha no pay.
What would you have opened out Bob was here? Then I'll say your Memphis in Mawa, easy before a Baba Pesiama. Okay. I can feel the country there. After that, I'm a chroma in your ham and find carpentry.
Medasi Kwame, Bafo Abronya DC. Bruno, regional chairman for the New Patriotic Party. And now no pay 1 year D and Common. Need 100.9 Ghana Muntie Jumedia Sino Asiogwe. So fix the country campaigning at Ashugusu. But police for me in your ex party, Uncle File ex party motion injunction at say court and so a grantee on court appenis so na Sadi a be actress yes. Nya dia a yard pa say court na unko say we would. In fact, I think somewhere in 2015, Let My Vote Count Alliance for say sans say me BBC some come the court. MIM say no mukura a PA maybe kase sa ex parte motion say ubi say be a public order act to be person or ye now see you because of public order act inti now what time now wakwa ex parte motion Sanya manu nyina no ade a void say enya correct
say wonkwa wo beko na wakwa akwaje no na wo tire say yi no ana say nkese say omu nyina ka bom kwaje
and I say in the spirit of natural justice no say wonkwa wontimi nkonkon asem nche na say wo wasem na ede say wo kwa ba kokon asem say say otie wotie me de na me so maka me de eno na wo betimi ebu asem ni ye
yes court dom tire ni ye justice Ruby Ayite wono na wotena akonyam na Ghana Police Service nko a na koye and wo mu kwaje ex parte motion te say de wo kan enti ye wo mu nko a na koye a wo mu kwaje sa de no a wo mu de aba beto so
okay
over kwesi wo mu grant de ama wo mu
ma me ko ma no so na yendi eye enkomo a member of the communication team Economic Fighters League a fighter Arim Yao Usama na yenene ni sa fix the country campaign ya na protest yeni ho enkomo kakra fighter Arim Yao ya da simu akwa baba Nit FM so on pay
good morning to all your listeners.
Okay but ko dia ba bam say woni no a bit muffled chese unhye da ntini ye
we kill Baba.
Okay all right. So, first of all, Mesa clear way my say no say mofwa yes I fix the country campaign ya say mo de ma ho odin ni mu bibia de taichi.
Definitely at Economic Fighters not fighting all
ahumano nyakra me answer from back.
No, what do you mean?
Aha, see I'm say yeah.
Okay. We see at the Economic Fighters League, all our strength and all our support unconditionally. We have to go on that procession to fix the nation.
So, DNT na mo munya sa pepa no say okay, mo de ma ho odi mo bibia de taichi no DNT
okay, at the Economic Fighters League, a struggler, start here because we had the current cost of living nema, and high cost of living, increasing taxes, introduction of new taxes, and young value for money. And then at any point in time, so this was he is protesting for Sanema way in almost a year. Definitely, any good citizen, any normal citizen will back that call with. So it's a very good call if you agree with me.
Just a Nyaman Koye.
Neman Koye.
Right, so Mimusao near Yensa kind say police for TC Almaco court. Umenya court a momu to me so okay. Oyachran kamobe and Kwesiade ain't me maso Mamon Conco yes our yachran muya not to say mutia mrano. Diabe anamona mubitu afaho. But before that in a crown, and no yan in Money National Security Minister ne aban mu mpanyifo no bi eye meeting. Dia na betimi aka fa oni hu ha meeting no call.
The MF ICAFA is all about ensuring a peaceful atmosphere, and we shouldn't cause shockwaves around. But basically, protesting primarily for the people of Ghana. So almost definitely nobody will stop them from protesting by any means. Yes, Omako court secure expert emotion, a modus operandi, but that will never stop fix the country campaign. A campaign there are several ways of protesting. You're looking at all the options available to protest.
Banami busa meeting no dia na onim fa ho na meeting na money aban mpanyifo ye na aban sese.
And then the aban here say we shouldn't cause shockwaves. We shouldn't aban is concerned about COVID, and we all are aware that COVID is a reality and it's related matter. So that's why we advise Obiaobepa or Obeshoe app on Sunday should make sure he observes all the COVID protocols. So we are well prepared for Sunday. And yes, sir, we want to cause shockwaves or we want to cause more spread of the coronavirus.
Enti se mobe pesa mo ye no anhwe na ama ya coronavirus na kwakosan amanfo bebre nti mamo nye aye sa wo ye kire no e na mo so mo ka se de mo be ya na sen mo pene so
and then I make sure no the omo can hear correct. Yes, there's pandemic and all of us are concerned. And then I have measures to prevent the spread. And then here, so long as you have measures to prevent the spread, they say so my
enti mo ma ban ti ase se enya de a mo amode message gu akwan mu nti mo de mo be koso aye protest no.
Yeah, as long as we who law prevent from processing, from doing that gathering. Law no I prevent
I see. Enti dien kwesiada mo be protest no.
Some protest started that, but it will clamor on Sunday, and then the police execute to prevent. But we are still in talks with them, and we are also planning other means of protest.
Okay. So na me pese mi hu se bia wo mo a wo tie because I no pay say ye ni opani ba ko Joseph Yami din komo chese ono kroba beta eche nti e bia Ghana fo no bi o ma adwen se okay omo so omo de o ma ho odin se mo ye se mo betie si krom na MSS 37 asan fa na nam se o be start ya ana se ho so na nam ba be wie nu na mo manam krom na Ghana fo dom hu ye kan demonstration no police for etimi enya sa expert injunction eno no mo be ye wo hu
and na make no police the military capability to prevent us, but that, if the nation will not be fixed on Sunday. Sunday is a symbolic meeting to mobilize for even more protests till the nation is fixed. So it's a Sunday and Baswa. That's not the end of it.
Okay. All right. Mame Nasi, fight Arimia, Usama, Papa. Right, a member of the communication team for Economic Fighters League, almost tie, fix the country, hashtag fix the country campaign, and our protesters, you almost at how much you almost somebody on my day, Faso, and one Akasa, or Yejimedi, so now, I say more. Akasma be do me ensa na no wotwabo. Yan kan da bon krata no bi.
Abusefo da bokrata ne yadom wasukwa. Ghanaian Times da bokrata ne kura me center spread page 17. Ena asam no ankasada. Wade aba no wata se enra ana Ghana Police Service to anamon ekọ Accra High Court. Na wamu kwa ya wasem yetiawa. Wamu kwa katre court domtene ni Justice Ruby Aite. Ya watena court with them say wamu pesu wamu jina Public Order Act so aya 1994 491 section 1 so na emrantia ne mabaawa bi Ghana this year bi akeka wamu wabom eba ya demonstration kwesi ada ewe yanemu wamu say fix the country na enam challenges kakra aposifo ewo ana COVID-19 restrictions inti court no ema wamu nyanse na wamu fankwato demonstration ne so said ya wamu ntumi nye ampa court domtinani etie wamu asam no ena Justice Ruby Aite etina asoso okay Ghana Police Service for asam wamu di abeda court no sasa no wamu kandia restrictions ya mampeni di aba efira afie temu COVID-19 enti wetina so a granted their friend say as party motion posi for the call ya no so amwado wo say to demonstrators no so say kwesi ada womu entumi anya demonstration no but womu so tese sumtumi wi akọ ayade a womu ebeye enti fix the country demonstration on Sunday ebeba so anase emba so wabra womu akọje their friend say as party motion.
Na Chronicle the Bokrata na mede eto so krata fe to so miensa. Wadi Ghana mampanyi na nadu danko akufo adumfo nyini aba. Na mampanyi chema no say Orua kisi ajaben woyobi a wosi pisita na sabie busabie kronto ye Ghana ni na adwumu da ho. Enti special prosecutor no betimi aye amano ayeyie. Amampanyi ni si magia atumu. Na me preso so ono na beye the next special prosecutor. Awa Ghana no nti ma forward niema bi esefata de akomra hyebedwam se omuntina simbobo hu anye nintum na Orua Eugene Ahin a wo hwe chese kita ode bofotene adima atena yakese na de ensemwe atudwa e woni Facebook page se omampanyi bojo so pa se opanyi kisi ajaben betimi aye special prosecutor no de aboa Ghana hyehyeye ene se ye ko ade atia corruption no eno nti aban atwe krata edi akwakoma mrashibedwa achiamehene right honorable abambagben say one hwe no mo achire fama empenifu appointment committee no mundo so doso ne sebo de doso na emra anya adwuma special prosecutor na ye Orua Martin Amidu na ye ena bibi nti ono akasa pa no wachi ana so reason ye say wontimi enye biem empanyini si akumabu a ye bobi dipomam eno enti abamra nu panyini ebo Orua kisi ajabidi se wono na emra ni emra mehwe no ne engine ntum o mapanyifo so eno to de akwakoma Ghana mrahye bedwa no
me da se ma yen kwa ma no so na emsa no pay alaya for brofo bako a epie pa expert motion expert injunction ya say police for akwakoji na ye pese esua bibi kakra fa ho na ebi kra so kiremu se sa expert motion against Public Order Act so obi si wo baby oba be yo ye kira na otie sikrum ya demonstration na police for court ko yes ade ebi kra so said there's a ruling bi a chese void ni ne ka ho na ye pese esua ade he se sempa na tie Mrenim ni akwesi buama buatin ewa amano so. Akwesi ada se mo akwa baba ni TFM so ano pe o.
Akwesi me Joseph pa.
Na empo mo e.
Oh, nyame dia che na me se mo so mo ho.
So yesia emra kakra wo hanum sei na adkwanti anope ye hia wo titi na obeboa ne se #face the country campaign ashase na enra ba beto dwa se Ghana Police Service akọ court akọ mo file ex parte motion pacho se sa na mo kan wo hu
Me ba cha answer.
Emma make say yes court nso agrante injunction no yes e ba ne sa bam say 10 days asahe enti sa demonstration enka fix the country campaign as for years enka kwesi ade ombe no womuntimi enye niedi kan ye ka expert motion na eden
Akwesi yan fa nche watie fo. Em say ka se expert ya. Ya say wo kokota akodi dwuma bia na akopisa asem a wonko ankotia na wonko na enipa na wo no ne ye no wamfa na nka na wonko a ekwakọ ekubisa. Na is the thing titi em no.
Okay, all right. Na I don't know minim say yamra ya ye we free be natural justice. Say ubetie we die no wetie we die meboa.
Pajoan.
O mani pa ba ko pe me kana asem na umu asem na nkwankwa se bi ono pe na asem ena ede esa na wetie tia aye bi fa ahodie so ananya sa nete.
Pajoan sa.
Enti aban den na sa expert motion ye ma e da so awo emra mu sa no.
I'm saying because you share your legal system now. I'm saying your rules, court to be in the rules are the paso a bo or mobra. I just say diasama. And you share some of the rules now. And we do our court a kubita. Unwana woko. So say be a member say would be a court. Wouldn't a court to know. Maybe our wow with me where you look at the process and as a rate and another way you should have cost a bono. And because they no any pan no. And winning baby or one dear banner and aqua friend good now. And there's a court, maybe a expert which was substitute service. I just any part went to me and 7 a person and I'm pension and sanity. Ebia, the pay me say be a debate notice board and I pay anti. So all kind of women are there, but sometimes a rules also chair or certain circumstances are to me I had a aba as party. But we should buy a court no ya and prempi no ya na or much other and penisa. So the catchy one, the payer manipacono, a person motion notice as I will notify no one say a same sip on don't the offer one or mameka. As a question who have a honor, the chief climate in Germany.
Okay. No crash am say yes somewhere 2015. Let my vote count for ya so bem say police for the BD or mama mu bi kopie court ma. Be dead di say sa ade we ya ye expert motion. Teach you e ban say bia e fa Public Order Act no ho a na udidi mirika onkwa bia police for say ne o makwa akoye no e void. Impatcho senate no kure ye obibisa wo Ghana bia aye na ho say ruling bi abasa ana we si we bi senate
Because we that I'm say the thing is I mean starting free how our legal system is here. Your superior court, that is from Supreme Court, Court of Appeal to High Court, or from Superior Court. And no more Circuit Court, District Court, and Banasino. And in Nania from some Imperial Court. The thing is the Supreme Court make a decision, and that's somebody at the move for bar. Obi or Shashi be binding on them. What I say. The Court of Appeal, any decision be bar. Apart from Supreme Court, no more Court of Appeal as in High Court, I've seen now be binded by another the decision binding on them. So, and the thing is the High Court so much decision. Court share High Court as seen na was almost a follow. Name inferior court no dear so what can be bia na ye intimi binding on obia omuni sa power ye yin nchesa and the tell say ta asema okay is the High Court.
Okay.
I'm say a court of appeal judge justice there is a J and or city as additional High Court judge. Okay, do or Court of Appeal. but otna say additional high court judge was accept.
Okay.
On the true be a asema the team my ebi a court of appeal and say obi judge penimuba eba betna asem to be.
Okay.
Nti oba ho no a the thing say even though or judge kese nimomu no at that time no decision o make no a link to sa court na otna asem. One thing I'm person make asema o kan it only is high court.
Okay.
And a high court, no, Usha constitution, and you only one high court. But because I say, dear Semma, assembly like, yet me be my baby, said a beer experience, you say, I must somewhere course of yen to quite you be to come, my baby bacono, and yen criticism the honor abro so many different minute on Bama, assembly, and a chief justice, no, I know must be baby. That the pianist a high court, no, or more coordinate jurisdiction, actually, Rebecca say. Omuni now the same power. Any the SOMU the same thing omuni now. And the bakun timin kasem fan kwashe bakoko. But what I say? And this high court bako ayi kumasi ha. Untimin kase ne makase ntino. Menada high court or Accra another tema. Eso mofa debi. The only thing about my answer when you bekase or persuasive effect. Just say asema waka no o shima a task mismate me for nemo no enye nhye say so follow. And this has some look my boat camp, the NEC. I did see high court. Then I just said, you can't say, a choir police for a court, a court, there, no, as a usual crude way, and as a court, a fence, a true S party, a fence, emotion, a in junction. There be a new cassette, Panessa. And the S on me, and say, S on fret, or that party, it should be on notice, no more so bad, come with you, almost ask him. And because it's I didn't say any binding on other high court.
Okay.
But they were kind of say, Onona Jimus Hane, so yeah, take a decision with a free Supreme Court, and if the Court of Appeal in a buyer, and all high court, no, Obia, so to follow. But when the high court in a free buyer, no, as well kind of say, such things, and some of the high court near can watch them. Uti. The office of judges, and some high court, district court, second court, Munya. It will hear this time around, no call high court. But the second limb, no, just answer the idea something you know, person can say, you making sure say, you bema nipania pinning canon. And no, and yet binding on other high court.
Okay.
Because only now the same to me. And I could say, okay, no, be what meat. Lay na kasa, ubi a will two pepe, which means them the menu. And the Saturday, and the court, no, Obetma Cassa fine, the judge in the car, you know, the chair task will make me again. So, no, and yan check, they also follow the same gen. And I said, judge in the court in the car, you know. Even though just there is a J. Need you know, car, you know, not just say, or city or a court of appeal judge, no, or not as high court judge, I think it's your high court. And because of more coordinate jurisdiction, the same power, or when to me, them and check the uncle.
Timin fan is the son of pay me, Yemi Jumedi. Mean your crime if I can't show you any dear. Oh, peace. Mean fan said, Ticasian show you any dear OKFM. Yenina, ye, Juma Crona. Timin fan send a high court, Yenina or high court. In morning show. But Obin Timin can't say how I make casa. And you might say me bo. And one is a Sifa kind bo, and one be a Ticasia bo. Oh, no, do be intimate, yes, and sanity. Ya, dear, also. I will cry a fast or yes, say any man.
Maybe we know you want to make it a dinner idea also no. Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, the idea. Or when I'm also seeing. And you may know what the same coordinate jurisdiction. I wouldn't mean chairman the minion. I only persuasive, like make me say, oh, I dare can you? Let me check. Kwame Sefa can do more boya. I'm saying you were there. Which makes me a bomb and shed or phantom bonus or not there. I'm a miss with Bianca. But again,
and yan share such in cham. Okay. So Nesano, if he the Emra police for no so. My idea be pen by 2015. Emma, Judge Chire, a woman saying yan by a chum say, Sadia way a crude. A void will be a bibisa. So is it Buapayona still almost tokoso yes, Yana?
Oh, there. If he made them make me a can say. Lawyer Biano be at Nassam Cookies Biano. I record to Biana. The opposite of a fast obey a beb one away. And Wusha, Obu has 7 technicalities in the Kwan or the Arion where you wash. As some Nanka said, Muka, and then young Koso. And the American say, maybe who is there? Maybe that's a disagree. As I'm not kind of yard. Say, a ban may be see ya. You take the other side. At least I would see any we now want a chance. Also backward. Once you bet me, I can't say, oh, and I'm in the past, there's my part. Ebia reason we use any of your friends as a corporate safety protocol. Ebia, oh, I'm making sure that you call a match now. Will be a better them. The best knows my easy. No, the proof, Papa. I've been able to have a quack support to emotion. Not changing now. The talk what my dream was. And the media, I'm there. As a medical kind of Obia or call coin a Jumacope, Bibian wedding Kunimunidia. Don't know if it's a baby one or bay. So by the continue and the ultimate channel say, Tintina, in any case, you know, I was a court to know to me my direction. Say, I do with the Uber S party and then do the Brown motion notice. So what I say, no new ordinary the cocoa pen as a lady. One channel or not obey everyone and obey.
Well, that's it. And I pay at least with the alcohol school kakra. Nyamisha papa emrenimni akwesi boama boaten ene oni edin komo me sure say tiefo etime yi assemble ni su kakra ma wetimi ate ase ehu sa expert motion yi ye ka ho asem a sisi a wote se ye yusu a wa be hu bebi a ade no egina ewo kwaba yanko enimu
yo abusiafo baby a ye pia kwayi aye dobokrata ya friend say Ghanaian publisher na ejebo ejanya babedu wei aya Ghana hanum wan kasa cement kase ba ko abetoja senior presidential advisor aya nanaya wasafo maafo na wono an kasa ne nimpanimfo tu anamon ekọ etata cement factory watama edweni ekọbọ ho akonhoma ampa woduru wanom no chief executive officer wada engineers and planners ya no Owura Ibrahim Mahama ati nanaya wasafo maafo ne dom awa tu amwo mu bo apro ho na wana nanaya wasafo maafo etre se nokura ni nyame anim nie ade a wobehu ye no ho agiri no na wotete anso no wanim sai ade akasie sai ewa Africa hanom a Awurade adom bebi a efire nso eye Ghana ni de se kron ana enam no so a sa ade kakraka wei aba bese oman Ghana enionyam na wotre se aban no kura de hoahoa no ho sa enne yetumi enya Ghana ni de se a wono nso ade ajapade kasie ti sei ya eba bebo economy no ade aba ye data cement na no ana Owura Ibrahim Mahama etre se wono de nani so ade hunu ni se obetumi aboa oman no na Ghana ade se bebre no anso enya adwuma aye sabi cement factory yes we wono kura ni nuanom se na ye adwuma wo mu eye Ghana ade se ya no ababefo wo mu ebe distribute wo mu ade be kodwa so ni nyina Ghana fo ya enti papa so opa homa so no enya nanum de ni yie mu a sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a Ghana bɛnya mpuntuo nti ɛna wotu saa anamoyi dwumadie no kɔ kama ɛma mpanimfoɔ mmienu hyɛ wɔn mfoni a ɛda de bokrata yi mu a ɛni ka a wɔn sere na Ibrahim ɛkyerɛkyerɛ sɛdeɛ yɛyɛ a data cement factory no etumi ɛbɛbɔ atenaseɛ.
Na Chronicle de bokrata no ne ɛtɔ so mmienu no page no na mede ɛto asoɔ wɔde Owura Kwabena Minta akandɔmfoɔ nyine abɔde ntintiman ewo NDC amayehu ni mu pa sanso ye mrahye bedwani na nanse no kakasa ye editu dwa kire mu se enema bi ekoso Ghana Port any Harbours Authority no ebetimi ama coronavirus no spread anase agensemo ewo Ghana ha eno na Ghana Port and Harbours Authority pedifo edi krata ba bonti echire mu ache Owura Minta akando se eja so obi ni mo bi kire ye ka mo ate ase se uba ye hono mu edi mra ye adwuma pa yenyeja niema mu saa ne ntoto niema asawramsa se niema yekra edi efri emanane eba esi nsuo su no se ya nhwe amfa niema pitipitim ni anhwe ni ya ebetia ma yade na ba hwe ansa na niema bedu ni ayete se esi etimi ye bia ye hwehwe mu espray mu eye niema esi etimi ye bia da wo ho enu nti no Emma Yadiano and Tetre. Coronavirus near KWASI Sesiano Ghana. And the man you know, Koye Paniashi and Tutu near Masia. Yadi and Yamago Aquasha Yeni. Adi Abuasha Miaku, Adi Etia Yadia coronavirus and Untino. Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority Peripo James said. Omuchume Diano and Maya Diano expected to send near minority no air cannon.
Na a Ghanaian publisher na Dr. Mohamed Baomian Fonidaha and waka say what as a economy no oh we ma fix it pan to a comparison some time ago and then and now enti then and now no and we fan bako ebu nwa konta efi inflation so edibesi wa ira so edibesi employment so edibesi economy etumasam labor employment. Na Dr. Mohamed Baumia bua kunta nyina na wotra se wo mu kase ahokyera ba no kamia ya se ebra some time ago Moses ekoyi Israel for every Egypt asase so anu wode wo mu ko Canaan eduru baabi na fei Israel for no aso mu gbabubuo ena nka yetikai Egypt kura nka yepe Egypt no anu amuti anu amusuo no the same thing amu kwayi wa mu free wa Ewurade bayi yan Ewurade bayi mu nam kwan so kwa wa mu du nkwan fimfini na wie aha krampo na nka Egypt nkwasom no mu kura ye den katam wo mu bu ya ne yepe enso nkakra bra wa mu koduru ayi ekena asase so no ene wa mu so oh sa difference wo mu enko mu ya ye bone eno na mampani ye enkakra wade Ghana ebekwa koduru baby a obi akoma beto ne yam enti wo share some time ago now the compare na tese Ewurade aye bi mampani na do dan kwa Kufuado ane na ban wo mu nam kwan so a omo fix Ghana economy no eya abotrepe
na mefa graphic democrat ane ne etoso edu ensia no emfanto aso wade ofosi ayerebi mrahye bedwani Our science so afọ hwe debo ensema na senkrato so orura akwadwo oponkroma emfonyini aba na ne nsem ene se aban no aye MPP aban ewo pepa ewo akoma ewo tsema sombehwe abonsentrofo ho ban ama yasumdue ama yedi aye adwuma na wo bia kire na adwene ebra wo bi emesori anopa emesibamwo anase wo mowo Wasi Ghana ya mambraye afi apima hankro di okunu mienu 1992 constitution no yadi ahyem nsandrofo fa ahudie ne bampo ne omadwuma eso mutimi eye ena ensandrofo nsoso no yedim se omo anabu aban no omo ayesetwene eda aban ene omanfo ne ntem enti nsam awudu ekotwiko brema no se aban ede ba yensandrofo ne bebu mamane ema omanfo ne tie ena so omanfo ne so de ba yensandrofo ya ne ka Emma abano tie enti abano die wonim se nkrobata hodo no ye aban no eye arms of government no esentwofo ne toso nan ene esentwofo so bo mebundio ba enti ababe na afamu die bia dade a presentwofo ye die enuomo ekankro wode nsemwe etudwa ebra wane esentwofo di nhyiamu ewo bogatanga a no atifi epoye mantem nim na omodwentwire kwan befa so mbeboa ama Ghana sentro nyuma na fa ntuma pefra eno ye ndafua miensa dwumadie
na the Bokata Daily Post said the Abakata Fata Sonson and what I say National Executive Council YANEC Emma Senior Staff Association University of Ghana and a decrata abetu abontin wamutasa uradi adumu amede atosu edunwate wamubaya strike wambet nefi wamunkwajuma na nyina ne say na wamu wo hawbi ya enokra no wamu tra kwama mpanimfo ayaso wamu nsanka bi ma wamu National Labor Commission wamu tra kwama wamu ane mpanimfo ye mungusu munya yimaye adibesi nne bibia nkoso enti wamu atra dia kwama National Labor Commission ebu wamu kokose Ewurade ya adumu a mede etoso edunwate wambaya strike enya ade a wambakwa adwuma bio na senti a womu kasa ane se womu si sika bi asese nka yetua de ma womu tie 2 pension arrears market premium non basic allowance ye migration womu ede call public university control and accountant general payroll system so edibesi nne simple kaprempo emaye fair wages and salaries commission aso anu mbetena se ye betua musika ma mu betua sika ma mu edibesi nne simple kaprempo enkonkoto wo mu account mu na jampani se wo yafunu ya wo ya na se wa amfe wo se a obi ehun mmobo said the Ghana sitna ya de nende aye eniema buo kwa na ekosoro wamu susika wamu die kiti san tati ya benum anso hwe na kwato didi a wonwam so didi sa ban se wamu consensus no wamu address ma wamu a me de toso edunwoto eni atire enti wamu de krata akoma National Labour Commission wamba ya strike wamu nkwa adwuma bio.
Na graphic Democrats on page 17 na mabie. Kani chocho ni penyi adi Emma National Council for Curriculum and Assessment. Eye Owura Charles Wayo Heto. Icheka ena waka say. Na eye future di Ghana National Association of Teachers eye natifo. Sa wo cheche ni a wadwuma nyina ne se obebo maden. Na wode tete ye pa ani esuban pa adadie adi ama engoda mugina omanim akire mo ade. Esa se enkoda no ehwe mu asua mu ena se enkora no free no mba suku mu a eya mu awo acheche fo mo ya wofo yahwefo ede ma enkoda no etimu na esu ni bampa edi wo cheche ni die enka wo kwa kwacha dia no pa no musabro sai enu nya wo dia a cheche ni ababa wa so no wo kwa wata de da pa achi sai enu nya wo dia wo cheche ni abrante kwa wo kwa opieto eda former boxer ehwope enu so enya wo dia ni sell ubetaki in kama waka mpaboa so fine obazo so a wahwe atade sene sene fata enum san kogina classroom sa de kira de emwa ema enkuda no enwusu ni bampa wo mu enti wasa kirekirefo se omo na esu ani bampa di efanche enkuda omo chi omo ade no omo ani daachi enjirima wade nsemwe atudwa wo kroboduma se ebra na atekuo no eyomu enhyiamu edi afakro mefa so mbeboa amekuo no akọ animu ye se ekuo no yete ye mfinhye aduokro 90 years nie edi no mo san so ahyefa ka ho
na Democrat daily guide the center spread ha ana brantie Davido woye etumutuni if I tell you say I love you nadu dalalala oh sa brantie no waka say what I say in fact Nigeria wanu mu a wote no se wo hu se obi ana politician bi nipadom bi ankura bi defende mampani Buhari a na nipa kro no wo ye no wanwa pa nti wono kra de wote se obi a obe support ade bia Buhari abaye no sa nipa kro be kwa bonsam gem wose na nifi kakra wo Nigeria hono amemu abese amemua pa mo number 0 tasa papa ni ntatew aye Buhari wase a free security Nigeria wonamwa wase wonamwa yetumi kum nipa to wo na we etem no we yetem enti anya news bio am robbery ewo Nigeria enta wajo womutumi bokro no anya se bia kro no anajo anade de se sumkura wo hu kwan womutumi bokro no awia kete krono bopa wa Nigeria emutina kro anya de eno ntin kwadai Nigeria economy sabia ukure sika bebre ukodwa so a ade aketewa bi na obetumi ato Nigeria ni bia ni wanu mo ote Nigeria wa nitie enti wo hu se obi a support Buhari aka se munya butre beye enkakra nkra wuramu kra yamfada kro ne ade tetira wase wo bompa ya sesa afo ni nyina ebekwa bonsam gem esa sesa papa wei amemu abesen kwa Nigeria de president ya wombo no mammotew eye mampani Buhari ewo daily guide page 8
na graphic eye the omu main story na ede animu no wadi Owura Ayaba adesebo ni fonyini aba wano ena ye finder edi Emma Black History Month ewo UK na opanyin no ade to Ghana abanyanim se omomode enya ade ebetimi aboa ama Ghana fo ne bibifo omwo amanone edu omudwetire aba behye Ghana yesikasemu wo cha no wo say wohwe Ghana ha sɛ ya abibifo no mo wa amana no mani gi ha pa ne wanka ne yɛboa ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo kɔndra sɛ ɔbɛba bɛyɛ business ɛwɔ ha nanso so ɔmo ɛbɛ yi ɛyɛ nsɛnsɛn bebree nsɛnsɛm a ɛyɛ ɛne sɛ Ghana ha sɛ no sɛ wobi ɛtɔ asase no akɔkɔ register no ɛyɛ boakye bidin ɛden pa so bɛnya asase ato na asase kɔ nya bitɔ a ɛho ma so twe abɛtwe akɔkɔ to aba no nya asɛm ketewa langasefo ebesi kɔnso no pawie ne anwumre bibi anya bufu sɛ wato asase atua ka wie a wo ba bɛyi wadwumi ɛsedigin fi ɛde be fi na kwabrane a wɔn pɛ brɛ kɔ brɛ na betie katie akwadworo ana kulangasefo ɔmo wanhyi no sankrɔfo no wɔbɔ mmɔden akora ketewa bɔ mmɔden ato asase abesi dan wodi asɔbɔfo ɛsedigin fi digin fi disa mo boyɛ wɔsia no ɛhi paa afa nsusu kropo no wodi nneɛma fra brocha de aba akɔkɔ yi wɔ port no awurade ɛno nsusu ho nsɛnsɛm wɔn mu gu port wɔn wɔsi sɛ bi ebusa bi ekɔnto akronfo fa na gu hɔ wɔn mu gu port wɔn mu ya na nneɛma na ka hɔ sɛ wɔn bɛ frustrate usa na de ebufu agya nneɛma na ma wɔn na wɔn afa nkrɔfo nneɛma egu hɔ no mo ɛwɔ port wɔn nya nneɛma ketewa eti nipa no kora wɔn ma biem afa nsusu ɛtoɔtoa no dɔɔso dodo ɛtoɔ ne dɔɔso ne yɛsum toɔ kwabra ne toɔ hwan toɔ weetoɔ ɛtoɔ ketewa ne akɛseɛ ɛtoɔ deɛ nkehu yɛ mɛma ne pɛ ne yɛ nanso sɛ deɛ ɛtoɔ ne yɛ afroma ne kora ɛdɔɔso dodo ɛtoɔ ne dɔɔso eti nso asɛm no waka ɛde ato so akyerɛ mu sɛ mpanifoɔ nhwɛ na ɔmo nya bibi ɛmfa ho ɛna afei so kɔbɔ bosia ɛwɔ banga esi hu ne dɔɔso dodo esi hu ne yɛ mpimanim esi hu ne yɛ bebree tiri nya ka ho bi ama nkrɔfoɔ ɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo do ɔmo dwatire ɛbɛba bɛhyɛ Ghana sikasɛm mu na afei so no ama nneɛma yɛ yinti aban ɛhwɛ na onye bibi ɛmfa ho
na the Ghanaian publisher nim hwan so atrɛ ne tententen de aba ɛna wɔtɛ sɛ ne nipa bi ɛpɛ sɛ wɔn gu chief executive officer yɛ a wɔda Magdan groups of companies yano Dr. Daniel Macaulay yɛtaa frɛ no Magdan na nka nipa bi pɛ sɛ wɔn gu ne ho fi nanso awurade adom wɔn ho ntoma apa asɔgyafoɔ bi wɔ adan ne mpɔtamu a wɔn yɛ wɔn dwumadi soronko bi na no na nkɔfoɔ bɔ Magdan so boɔ sɛ ɛyɛ no wakɔfa saa asɔgyafoɔ no abɛgu adan hɔ ɛna asɔgyafoɔ tete ade se ɛwɔ hɔ wɔsɛ wɔmfa ha asɔgyafoɔ si yɛnie akuafoɔ ntumi ɛnɔbae wɔn sɛɛ no ɛkwan bi a wɔn tafiri baabi akɔtɔ baabi ɛne nneɛma a wɔn sɛɛ no bebree enti obi atenetene ne nsa na wɔde kyerɛ wɔ wura Magdan so na no na nkyerɛmu a bɛtɔ da kyerɛ so o saa nsɛm a nkɔfoɔ no ka nyinaa no wɔn aboa na ne project no koraa no baabi a ɛwɔ no ɛnyɛ wɔnom koraa na asɔgyafoɔ no ɛwɔ na mmom ne yɛteɛ ne sɛ ɛnkyɛ adehye ɛwɔ adaa wɔn bɛdi wɔn festival yɛfrɛ ne sɛ asafotu na saa asafo ɛna akɔhia sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ wɔn twa ɛkwan efiri baabi de kɔpie baabi gu so hyɛn sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ adwumadie no ebɛtumi akɔ so kama na mmom owura Magdan ankasa deɛ ɛntiase apam ɛkɔɔ so memorandum of understanding ɛna wɔn de 12 acre of land ɛde maa no ɛna ɛnsa nam aban nsa so ɛkɔɔ parliament ɛma wɔn gye to mu ɛma no ɛde ma Electrotem Ghana Limited so wɔn nkɔtu nkyene ɛwɔ adaasɔn wɔ enti wɔn deɛ mmara kwan so si a wɔnya agreement a na ɛda adaasɔn wɔ sort project no bibia wɔ hɔ nom kama mmara sɛbɛdafoɔ gye to mu yɛ a wɔyɛ n'adwuma mpanimfoɔ kora akɔ hɔ nom akɔbɔ nsra Minister for Parliamentary Affairs egyina mu Minister for Lands and Natural Resources wɔn nyinaa gyina Ghana mɛmuo nhyehyɛe so ɛna de maa no a wɔyɛ n'adwuma kama wɔ hɔ na wɔgye de sɛ nipa bɔnfoɔ bi yɛ a wɔn mpa de pa a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ adaa no ɛna wɔn bɔ mfuturo ɛde gu adehyeɛ bi ate wɔn mu anim na wɔwura ɛnyɛ adeɛ a wɔbɛlusu focus deɛ ehia no ne sɛ wɔbɛtumi aboa na adaa tumpɔn project ahodoɔ ɔbɛboa nkɔsoɔ ɛne nneɛma a ɔyɛ de boa youth no bɛtumi anya adwuma ayɛ no ɛno ɛna yɛ owura Magdan n'ani so ade hunu ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔde basabasayɛ ɛbɛba adaa nti nsɛm a na wɔn ka no wɔn abɔ ne nyinaa ato agu a ɛwɔ Ghanaian publisher anim ha
na ɛyɛ graphic kratafa ɛtɔ so aduonu page 20 no Ena wade kwanchefo panyin ade ema Africa Center for Energy Policy. Ye twa de tia fro ne se ASAP na Owura Benjamin Boache ne mfonyini aba. Na eja Boache na de tu NPF anim. Se fangu no mo atum no munyimfiri wo na nya de ehia nie. Enye de ehia mu ka sese bia kroto Ghana fo ye jimi ahuru anim kwahwere wahu. Mo sori yen kwada mesori amusi atum 17 pesos. Ena Ghana fo kan ye kan musi ateso ne na aba 9 pesos. 9 pesos ne kropo the justification amode ma ne papa. Etie munyimfiri okora ne asomunyu yen. Edie be na se ye esi atoto ne emamu. Me de dikan. Ene ye de sha ase na me da no edikan na ye holiday no ntino. Ye de aba be hye ebenada. Ene brade ye suo de begu ye na Ghana fo si ya fedi adan. Ena sa steps fo ye hwehwemu ad betu dwasa sa. Niemo mudi ba ye nyina dodo mo enya papa nya sa nete. Etu omo famra betu dwasa mo se. Sa na mo pere na sa mo ka se. De mudi mano ye se ni se de mo fa betu amont mo publish it. Na se bia ifango na ye tumuo no. Weni we senti na ye tumuo. Na Ghana fo ye ntie ni enyini. Na nya sa panam kwhye kokwa mu print bibi times de bre ya nya ye mbre so. Enti opanyin ya kasa e de atu MPF anim. Se mu dua papa mu fango fo mu dua papa. Mu kwada meso yesi atum na se Nyankopon ya aduma efiade o se na wa de bomu no. Enti monte so munyifiri okra munyi twori nyafiri wo. Na Ghana fo ya sumni ye wei eye graphic democrat no.
Na daily dashboard na watinye mu waside fofra betum se MPP national chairmanship position na no what the names bi abaye na watasa fofra aba beka ho eye Owura Ismail Ashite oya former Greater Accra minister wano nso trese onya MPP national chairman no a ope ena ba konso a wasa beka ho bio eye Owura Edward Boateng Yase kane no ye former Ghana ambassador to China. Wano so atie simi wano so se wonya wope. Ansa na Professor Amiyaw Ekumfi. Na sa nipa nyina trese akonya tohia etofia disia nyina tumi pribi. Enti omu nyina nya MPP national chairmanship position no a womu epe. Enti ni omu abeka ho foforo a womu pese womu contest Stephen Ntim. Owura Ismail Ashite. Ena kanega na abai anamusini anu wa China eye Owura Edward Boateng
Na medaso okrata fa etoso aduonu ewo graphic democrat anim osoafo hwe sase eni oboade ne paso Owura Samuel Abuagye napo ena ekasai wade krata aba abontia ne nsa hyase ena odi ekwa akoma ekuagu awodo no aye nsoma mo papa ya aye nsremo na magie ta mani ase ne papa yesi edafom se eba si yetu galamsi aban se wo bra no asi ena ekuaku bi so ahyede yesu yeta abayachi ye ne yesu yekọ grounds akọhwa amasa galamsi ne yejaye ena osi eye mo fansi wa ye so ma madwebere munya na ke asem kro nka monye etu omukọ pe ne yesu omo tete minus no ye kire ne yesi aban wontia emramadwuma no o dabi small scale na aban wontia de wotia ne pa no eye sa galamsi ne gada ban so wotia se yesen fusase yesen suo yesen no basa wonam kwan paso na wo ye wadwuma obi ani uni asem na emom ni sa wo sai ade no a ene ne ye no wasem eti aban de nani abrese wo ko etia galamse enye small scale miners no nye wona omkita tumi krato om ya mermadwuma nketekete dabi om de aban fo asoso mbeye na omunya ne kwan paso eti wonu omode mrasha omusimakuaku tax force fo na yansuma amuna mugugugugum am ye den enwura kura ka yetina o enya asam na bank yetina nwura yesem nyina momra fie na wonu ya sign no omuso omunya adwuma no eya asrafo be ya hadu 200 ne ye de omakọ omunya adwuma ne ye musampa mu ye adwuma enti ekuaku awdo tax force na yensrem ne de yesem momra wai ya pamoche wada momra papa ye we de yensrem
na se baako aba beto dua Captain Smart ye adwuma Angel FM na amanfo ka se ye no efi radio sia suspending in 70 bebre but nra good evening Ghana on Paul Adomochi edi nkomo ye mo ne no bi mamu na montie na muhu ne si potin
Slaughter, Captain Smart, you are the reason why everybody is watching, and thank you, Facebook viewers. 5K doesn't happen all the time. Osofo,
Senior,
good evening.
Good evening.
Now, Angel, where are you?
Oh, Minjajman.
So what is happening?
Good evening to your wonderful viewers. Before I answer your question, I want to say this. Any day, any time, if there's any nonsense going on in this country, I will keep shouting. I'll keep pointing the mistakes. If you're a politician, it is your responsibility to either like me or hate me because you don't fit me. Begin to do that. We can never, ever save this country. I am not afraid. I am not worried. I am not perturbed. I am not disturbed. I am a happy man. I am enjoying my family. And the 30 days they say I should stay home. Thank God, man. Charlie, many beji bruta.
Or they say stay home for 30 days?
Yes, 1 month. Now,
but Captain, are you not a member of the management of Angel?
Well, I am the director of operations for ABN.
ABL is what?
ABN is Angel Broadcasting Network.
Okay.
Yes.
How many radio stations in there?
We have more than 20.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes.
And you are operations manager for all of these radio stations?
Director of operations, yes.
Director of operations for all of that?
For ABN, yes. I was home birthday bash on the radio and TV. The CEO called me.
Who's the CEO, by the way?
Bronzy.
Okay. Bronzy is a nickname. What's his name? Okay, Mr. Champo.
Yes. Called me that he has something to tell me. And then he started talking. There's so much pressure coming from left, center, right, on the founder and president, and blah, blah, blah. So he wants me to call the president.
He wants you to call the president?
Yes, the president. I mean, our founder and president.
Oh, your
Dr.
founder.
Kweku
Okay, okay. Angel Dr. KWASI Otin.
Kweku Otin.
Kweku Otin. Okay, okay.
But I shouldn't let him know that he asked me to call him. I said, what's happening?
This is getting interesting.
So I told him on the phone that the night before yesterday, na many information saying share or coffee shop a plan with some people already.
Coffee shop, yeah,
oh, massa.
Laboni coffee.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, Captain Smart is becoming too loud. He's making some people unpopular. He's making this unpopular. He's doing that and that. A whole lot of things. So yesterday on air, I said that, look, if today, Kweku Otin says, Captain, praise God, I will leave. Because I'm not a lazy person. Yes, my brain works, Papa. And I'm afraid, Doc.
Doc is Kweku Otin.
Yes, that's right. It's Crawford friend who are buying the church on the letters from Ghana Revenue Authority, GRA4 Tata no Nina Yaseme Kasadodo. I'm saying
GRA4 Tata so on the one sika na.
Well, I don't know. These are the things he said.
That's what he said.
Yes.
All because I say Captain Smart Kasadodo.
Yes. I'm saying at the end also ya catch them say me say 7. Ni alancha matini IGP. Omo ye Jimmy for. Now me say on air. I say yes, you said it on air. But to go to that extent, to say that the president of the land, the vice, the IGP, and Alan Chamatin, no. If you can provide me with the evidence, apologize to the world and resign from your company.
But your shows are recorded.
I mean, they are on Facebook Live. Conversation, of course, one or and nam sa pressure n'intino. Sene ye pon adwuma. Obepese anka ben tweme ho kakra.
100.9 FM.
Ade no mudwa pressure na ye de man no ba forma. I'm so okay. If that is what is going to help you. Because I'm just one individual. Or you have this whole lot of companies. If Captain Smart alone would bring your company down, why not? I'll do that for you. It's Enemy Kwejuma. Started the show. After the intro, pressure samba bium.
Say now started.
Me started show no.
You call it Anopa Bofo, yes.
And you know, I'm so okay. And we
at about what time no frail because 5:30 they are much.
No, me started 5:30. I think 7 minutes after 6 in the morning. And no frail. I'm so okay, senior. Let's know.
Why in the frail?
Dr. Kweku Otin.
On one kasa.
On one kasa.
Session.
Say In common, you're born and run any idea, no, or can say, can main train, and then I'm saying, no, you said, let me work today. No, since I'm in communication, when you have to see it's okay. Senior, let me drop this.
Oh, so you had to stop the show?
Yes, so I did.
But you have news at 6?
Yes.
So this is after the news?
That's before the news ended.
Before the news? Oh, so the news was going on when he spoke to you?
And then I said, okay.
So did you go back after the news to
No, I did not. Members had to continue, and then that's it. So he told me he sent the general manager of 1029, that's Kojo Dixon, to bring me a letter. Yesterday around 10:49 thereabout, I saw my brother calling. Then, what do you have for me? Said, I've been asked to bring you a letter. Said, letter at this time? I will not be allowed to step out. If it is about me stepping out for some time, I just spoke to doctor. So there's no need for that letter. I saw him, took a shot of it, sent it to me on
the best
WhatsApp.
Station in the capital.
That's it.
What is in the letter?
Well, the letter says that I've been too hard on Nanado, the vice president.
In the letter?
In the letter. I mean, they said I've been using some harsh words on the president and the vice president and then the IGP, and that he's called me on several occasions to stop those things, and I'm not stopping and all that. And for that matter, I should proceed on suspension for 1 month, then I resume. So they gave a date that's today, and then next month, 4th
June.
4th June.
You're supposed to resume on the 4th
June. That's what the letter. That's what the letter says.
For assets where using unprintable words against high-profile
according to the
officials.
letter.
Okay, but what has been the focus of your morning show by the last?
You see, I have decided. You did Faber also this evening.
Yes.
You just did Faber also.
Yes. That's what you call Faber also.
Yes.
We call it the editorial.
Yes. Faber also is facing the reality all other broadcasters are afraid to talk about.
No holds barred.
No. You pick the issue, you research, you call people with brains to feed you with the needed information so you can also give it out. Sometimes.
And it's called Faber Wasu.
Faber Wasu.
And it's every day?
It's Mondays and Wednesdays.
What time?
From 8:30.
Oh, okay. So Monday, 8:30, Faber Wasu. So the traffic is coming there?
Yes.
The whole Facebook traffic is coming there?
It's always there. Mondays and Wednesdays. Then I have the Anopaja. The show is Anopabofo. Then we have the morning fire, the Anopaja. Right after this, some small fire.
Against who? The fire?
No, I mean, issues happening. And this whole thing is CNO was about, it's from Galamsey, and then to Yekaya dear as of mine.
Oh, the national debt, yes.
Yes, and it started from the IGP.
Why?
You remember saying that Yabubo police photo by heart. Yes, bullion van, police need team, Yabon to only bulletproof. Police need Namha Yakuno. And I was like, we live in a country, 21st century, and police officers are sitting in bullion vans with this long. Say, police in any two or the shed door in change say, no was out to door. It is a Obi nipa boni bi even want to attack them. They di kind of can't move no. As I say, Obi a door no. And so what you do no. Na baby I would tea. By then I'll bet to be credit. By the time I'll bet to no krano. A due time I say you jaisa. And I said it and I will repeat.
So you are talking about the arrangement of the police people when they are on patrol.
Exactly.
You think they should hold a gun themselves, a small gun?
I mean they should have some side arms. That makes it easier for them.
Why are you blaming the IGP for that?
But who is in charge?
Okay, he is, yeah, of course.
He is. But look, when you're careful about the West IGP, because he had already gone on radio, promised that you had two police in Fakatuim.
Yes.
I
don't know.
Amma.
Oh, you're sure about that?
Amala.
What's here?
Amma. Till today, ask the police
officer. Ministry of Finance.
Oh, am I? I will not sit on this huge platform.
Okay. Inti Ambano.
And then I said that, look, who the West IG? Someone calls me and say that on man pennyphobia, or we penny for protection. A man will say, you need to keep quiet. And I said, me, keeping quiet. Now, I'm innocent police officers. Yabubo mutu. They don't sleep. They are the people to protect us. And they are being killed like Nkoko. And you want me to keep quiet? I would not.
Okay, so this Faber also is focused on the security of the police.
This one was, it's talks about a host of other issues, This one was on the security and then about Galamsey. I said that Galamsey is going on in Chebi. It's still going on there. And I said that if Nanado, my president, I admire so much, if he really want to paint a very beautiful picture that he is really on against the fight against Galamsey, he should stop the Galamsey and one Krumu. And I will say it again. Did
you show videos of the Galamsey?
Oh, I did.
So you showed videos?
I did. So you
have the videos?
I did.
And so the videos show that this is Chebi?
So Galamsey.
Not Esiakwa, not Achim Kutuku, not
when you say, everybody knows. My team members were invited by some chiefs. And I said that, look, Galamsey ni Jaya, stop Ukromu. And I will say it again, Nanado. No, if you are indeed watching me, I am saying that
he may not be watching
Galamsey nu Jaya, stop Ukromu Galamsey first.
Okay, but do you have evidence that
have you been there before?
I've been to Chebi before, yes.
When?
Oh, it's been a while. I went to a funeral there last time.
Oh, I mean, Chebi is not as huge as Accra. Yes.
So you have the evidence of that. So you made the point about the presence. When we say
the free. Yes. But then if you say wouldn't fee.
Into say the presence a policy work. A broad
answer. If you have a policy and the policy out what they ban. Say you are the bonia. That is possible, baby. What tiny baby? It's a policy, no, and then baby fufra. What I'm saying?
There be someone there. Obu amai. Abai no obu amai ni na.
Chebi kanwana.
Chebi kanwa. Aha. Enti no. So oku jai chebi die Galamsey no. Nese we njai Kentin Krono die na.
Debi.
Ne yakoka sefe na akufado we jai ni krom die omama ne jai. Kentin Krono die ndie koso a. Na no so beka ne se.
Debi enso ba ko pe ne di bube e Ghana. Say achimkwa onum bremu. Won bremu nani. Won say the bremu.
Eni say. E matia say ba seminar
can say. Said the be ya, you see.
That's what personalizing.
No, I'm not personalizing. I am saying that. Ye won niaman ketenketi bi wo wiase a. Say e koso. Na e bi wo na ho a. Ese se wo hwe say eye nimguase kra.
President na second our president na sa wona ofiche bia. Na Galamsey ko ba bia. Nka den be fa IGP ni so on Chebi kwa Chebi honkwa no dey here na say.
Anka before soldier for no be call other places no. Na ka ho dey na jai dada. One who said
say ho dey no soldier for na say osman mo ko ho.
Paul. Say we the president of this phone, assuming this phone is a country. Not the corruption index of Krum 85%. Ubet me akojino obi a ne Krum de 2% one catch corruption.
So the mini jurisdiction.
Assuming say you invite us kokasa ho.
E say kokasa no nchese wo jurisdiction.
Exactly.
But jurisdiction now Ghana na Ghana man nyina jurisdiction ya de kro na ko ba bia. You see Galamsey 15 villages identify, 12 rivers identify. Yeah, policy no to clear all the 12 rivers. Yeah, isolated Chebi say me free hunt minyan in tem.
No, you see, this is the problem. This is the major problem we're facing. Right? So we will fear that or how we will fear. If fear no more how no. As I said, you solve it if fear no more how no. FM. But say a quiet say a Canadian fan need die Emma president or Tia Kunyaso. So waka say yin jai na ono awon a won the krom no na say one of the newspapers they ba say enye Ghana from pobium na eye Galamsey no eye one free Guinea Malians and blah blah blah.
Okay, so your problem of your fight.
That was one, and then the third one was on Ghana Yekaya there. Let me read something.
Yekaya there, and also now was a seminar na say finance minister na Dr. Baumia.
Mamen Kaya de venture.
Okay, so you're still watching Good Evening Ghana.
We are the Public Debt Statistical Bulletin 2020 prepared by the Treasury and Debt Management Division of the Ministry of... Okay.
Come on.
Paul, are you ready?
Yes.
See. Gross public debt as at the end of December 2020 stood at 291.63 billion Ghana cedis. And that is $50.83 billion, representing 76.1%, an increase of 33.6% compared to the stock in 2019. The public debt, as at the end of 2020, comprises external debt of 141.80 billion cedis, and that's 24.7 billion, 37% of GDP, and domestic debt of 149.83 billion, that's $26.1 billion, 1%. The total stock, blah, 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 blah. I can forward it up to you.
Yes,
when you read this,
this is the national debt.
Yes, it tells you
the concerns about the national debt.
It tells you that the domestic debt alone represents 76.1% of our GDP.
Yeah, that is owed to the banks in Ghana and other domestic, if you like, folks.
And you think it's not a worrying trend?
No, it is. I'm just asking what you did with that.
So I said this, that during Mahama's time, Mayor, one of the people, I was very critical about how the economy was managed under John Dramani Mahama. Do baby no. Na mi kofi kura na msuru. Yes, we have Faber was on a sana. I had a jet to ato. Ntina no she.
Sometimes some okay now I don't FM.
Na I don't FM. Do baby kura na management to me for catch was uja for and then they now no show. I'm say Ghana first. I don't have any other country apart from this country. That time now a 69%
of GDP.
Of GDP. As if say Ghana every now it's 76. Then I said, at that time, me kai some hammer bone. Because GDP now we can't think how we are seeing now boom. Let's say we see can I can say ya.
When say mudu kakra.
Ne mudu. Then it is a sanity here there. And the other Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Say now catching and say, Buba won't mob is here. Yeah, Bobby say by heart to say the
about smart borrowings.
Won't Bobby say by at a grassy one of smart borrowing, no matter. Just a won't Bobby say by heart. That's the way to me, Bobby say somebody you mean. Our Ghana, her banks, a Kanko, our dear, 76.1% of our GDP there. And then one more time, Mahama.
Ah, sana kai.
Yes. And senior.
Now I'm first say be a COVID-19 na be a baby sana. COVID-19 said na say ko for babet na fie say workers babet na fie na atua won ka.
COVID.
We are a mom to.
But your worker be na kwet na fie won yi umadi no.
There be see you be edi.
No why?
Workers say COVID lockdown time. So
lockdown we be say even private sector nipa do kwet na fie.
Private sector dey mu yin crofo edi you be.
Na say aban no taxes no ija itua.
Taxes dey be why ija itua.
Taxes anka say itua ni na ija itua.
A bit say petrol and cost
check Ghana revenue. Na debi na say
Ghana revenue authority there no ma check ICOMS no. And this are at the
check it, Paul. Check it.
Ma check
petrol and cost. I am say petrol
and cost samre no.
Enti adin say debi ya afi bi say petrol cost.
Debi the American say COVID time no. You see we mo Ghana post about 100.9. What's na feel cry betia. Wo fie no so.
Ebi ko na bi ba o.
Lockdown dey new bia lockdown proper.
Lockdown dey say na call lockdown.
Obi akọ fie Satan no wo fie. Na nsuo a wo betu aka no water utilities no so. Wakọ tena fie na yesen tu aka na nti na maka na kosoro kakra. Ana kapsi. Na making. Se me edma o ECG a. Yesi Paul adon watch edma o ECG ko tena fie. Empesa oba yare COVID aba. Empesa obi aba yare nti ko tena fie. Wakọ tena fie de yetu a o ebia 1000 cedis. 1,000 is the side amount. 1,000 at the mammy, dear mammy, me you 200 to water. You say what an amendment to ya, or that's near never water ni free. Maybe one
no moon use Ghana water and sooner.
Omu use Ghana water and you just say a borehole for an
I don't know your day.
I sound your no.
You see, Paul, this is what I'm talking
what I'm
about.
saying is a COVID no and me mad debt
and if we are not careful, we'll be singing certain songs, any dancing mood. And it is very critical on us as journalists to stand for this country, not our personal interest.
Correct.
Remember, Africa leadership in Africa equals to say our own. Mark my words. The next 10 years ahead of us, if this is how we're going to manage Africa, Africa cannot contain the African.
Say,
people say, now we are churning out 275,000 graduates a year. What's the plan for them? What's the plan? Paul, somebody should tell me. And
it requires a national conversation.
No, you hold on. 275,000 graduates, university graduates a year. So if you pick 2019, just 2019, 2020, it's 275,000 times 2 plus 2.
500,000.
500,000.
More.
Then you come to 2021. This is what we're talking about. That the African youth is not a foolish person. The African youth has got a brain. The problem of the African youth is that the leadership is not helping the African youth. Leadership is supposed to create hope.
Since when? Since forever.
It doesn't matter since forever. When you were born, if it is forever, you should have still been a baby. But you are now called Mr.
Because the African youth are and the lack of hope for the African youth. Is it a perennial African problem?
Do we always have to sit down and say that it's the problem of the old, so no solution?
No. I'm saying that it calls for a national conversation.
The national national conversation, we've had it over and over and over and over and over again. And you're sitting here, you know very well. Every government comes to say, I've created jobs for the youth. I've done this for the youth. Where?
So solution is there.
The solution is that we need quality leadership.
Great. Super. How do we get them?
Oh, senior. Are you sure they are not aware?
No, but how do we get them?
Are you sure they are not aware?
So
when you have a vice presidential candidate who stand before the entire country and tell you that 2 years into the Nanado I voted for.
When?
2020 elections.
I've
said it on radio.
And to 2016, man, not to 2020.
I have said it on radio.
And then at 2020, Utumano.
Oh, I didn't say that I'm in Tumano. I voted for that.
So Utumano, there, you are passing a correct verdict on his first 4 years.
That's right. SSN ni pebiti asiyese. Enyese me time Paul. Into the mekana said, if I love you and I truly love you from here, I should be able to correct you. And let you know that Paul, baby, I won't crazy.
Captain, December, Wako to Abama Pape, endorsing his first 4 years.
Into me banning, me pure school fees and rat. Me pure school fees and rat. Na and then me baffy. Now, mamma catch him so wafa bo at the Abu TV with your own antimaminka.
Over can I marry a shot? Generally to me, and then realization the buyout to me who's
see, and only a problem I go Africa. There's no short time in governance. Every time counts.
Okay.
And I am waiting to see a day my hometown chief will not go begging for my road to be constructed. I am waiting to see one day one Ghana where Captain Smart can wake up at dawn and there's still light. I am waiting to see one day a Ghana where people will not queue just for a bottle of water. I am waiting to see one day Chinese will not take over Ghana. That our water, river bodies are destroyed, left, center, right. They give us poison and they take our cocoa away. I want to wake up one day and see a Ghana that the teeming youth around, we're not going to have.
You want to see a Ghana beyond aid?
It is not about the aid. You can't live without aid. Sitting here as a host, people are helping you. That is aid. Nobody under the sun can ever live without aid. But you cannot live without your brain.
So
we need to make sure our brains are functioning
properly. These are the things you said on Fabio also when you say that
and
you stand by them and you are making.
I'll keep saying them.
But
I can be sacked tomorrow.
Obia born is this something that you think we should continue?
And what is wrong with that?
Oh, that's casting.
It's not casting anything. Incompetent.
Incompetent.
What wrong?
David.
And only your bro tree that if you are not clever,
so when you're clever.
What wrong? When you're clever, what wrong? Obi are incompetent, no, you're clever. And these are the things that the African leader,
as a senior reporter, if you want to confront the government, Dr. Baumia,
I will never confront
them with this information. Listen, and the sort of.
Can I tell you something?
But I'm all interviewing that. I think you may have.
Once, it was just about 10-15 minutes when I was on Adom.
Okay.
He came to Joy and then just passed through the studio. Paul, you do something.
Yes.
The last thing I would ever do is to insult Nanado.
Yes.
The last thing
you will never do that.
The last thing I would ever do is to insult Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I was not trained
Best
like that.
station in the capital. Neat FM.
But the last thing I would not do is to sit down for the Ghanaian youth to keep on suffering. I would not.
That's correct. Until you use your powers of advocacy. So we advocate. So
and I have said it
advocacy to do that.
Over and over again, and I will repeat. Look, Ghana on my way, ye hear moja, obi moja, and ye de work Ghana pania, ebe mo manya ye ya, se si ye metwenwo, ya metwemi moja mfako. Ghana must go beyond where we are today. Are you happy that
it was the next steps?
No, you see, the next step is that ye media no. Say yes, sorry, not about another's government, not about the next government to come. It's about media and sorry. Say we and the first
sorry, I'm tooth Trump no.
Adia bakwa a boy and say first war against Galamsey. What happened?
Tell me what happened.
The entire media.
Yes,
rose in support.
Graphic led it, yes.
What happened? We succeeded to a certain extent. But the political will went away.
The political will, no.
Oh, Basa.
And then it's always the problem.
And you're right. What it means is that the little things I learned from that first Galamsey war is that the media no yes sorry. Paul can say in Suoni Tantra Hills. My vice president said that 2 years in the first term of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo's government, no community, this is what Dr. Bawumia said, no community would ever complain, would have water problem. Is Tantra Hill having water?
I don't know.
I live there. There's no water.
There's no water, okay.
Huh?
But he will get there.
No, you see, when you tell me, when you give me timelines, you expect me to pardon you?
You said 2 years.
You said 2 years in your first term. You haven't done
He's
that.
now done 4 years.
So why is the media quiet? Why are we quiet? I love Nanado. I like him. I respect him. I will continue to pray for him to be able to achieve something for this country. But when things are wrong,
okay, I get your point. I think it's fair.
One 30 days in a song. Na me na me yere dwene ho. Na me jepene se mekwa. Me ko ka banku.
There be a program.
Program na me ko de hin na me fa be was no me ya to atwene.
This
is what the media should begin to understand. Bro, I drive at night. But fala pass na your station no one. Me 4 before 30. Na me call office. And I see that, and somebody told me, say, oh, Abuche in Uncle for homeless. And I said, Abuche kwan hu porto home.
But Abuche na for homeless one day.
I said homeless Abuche. Me kra me hubi. Me kwa Abuche me homeless. But homeless no nyam futu kwan so.
There be on the coats in the blankets be I know that no.
Homeless no. Homeless no ne kan ya yenum no.
Can you need a serious matter?
Homeless.
Can you need a very serious
homeless no. Aban dwene ne ho. You live in a country. You see, and mentia media no, as I say no, excuse my French, I say we can't see clearly.
Into you agree with this culture of silence here now of a son making ya?
Me dear, abai mu ni pebia amfre me se men kama no ntum na man kama no antum obeye me bibi. Enti I don't know of this culture of silence or whatsoever. But my boss say, yeah, money pressure.
Say no one some making. Some say and yet diet and affairs at or say to see in nam quite be brave. So
Sam Jonah. Me say small boy bit radio so did Sam Jonah tell.
Almost why then?
Sure, I'm in sure there's Sam Jonah on. Time a Jay could for bar by him. be president of Ghana. That time na Ghana nyina na ye gold na oboase ho no na ye tuo ye $121 million. Jacob for picked him and one man called Mr. Bannerman. Okay.
100.9
and then Anglo Gold for count. The first 6 months
of Anglo Gold,
your revenue moving from $121 million to $365 million.
Revenue for the company and now for Ghana.
Oh, say no dear. And the more na revenue ni cost no. Now also we share na woman increase.
But by the time Anglo Gold be na Ghana shares na tiako kra.
Na tiako.
But say 121 na nyina ye de na say 365.
The golden share na
13%.
The golden share na wom. Esamba ya dan samba.
Ansamba.
Jake for time. The media is quiet. Yakwakoto Saje for badge. So many more sounds. Now, Adia
for badge energy generating
plant. Adia a yes square. Who
am Mekai Sasem.
Okay. Osaje for badge is more than $300 million. Is sitting in Western region and rotting
till today.
And you want me to keep quiet? I would not.
Yo, Captain. I'm saying, okay, and you know to say,
21st century, Greater Accra, capital city of Ghana, and you want me to keep quiet? No.
So you are saying that the media should address developmental issues and failures of politicians.
The enjoy said, stop for me what you say, and now when you say, and look,
they dealing with politicians.
If people are hungry,
leadership.
Everything under the sun, Paul, is leadership.
That's
the rest are just effects.
That's correct. Leadership is the most important.
And if we fail, you see, sometimes you can have a good leader who is lazy. It would take the media to push that leader
to work.
Are we pushing the leaders?
And now, can I say, I think I get your point that media should do more to push our leaders to work. That's the only salvation for us. And yes, sir, that's ever heard now. Arab Spring in the Beba.
We didn't say over 400 radio stations in Ghana. If one day or 1 week, the entire media houses in the whole country says, Yedinso Nawuka, Memeka, Sifaka, Kwaku Maleke ka, we can, Kufia Domeka, now we can, we are Kushago and a Hene cow piece, na ye qua. Who told you the government will not rise? Fix the country hereby. I didn't know about starting church. It is because people are asking, and the media is supporting the people. Anytime you have a failed,
the fourth is the most important.
If you have a failed media, you have a failed country. And gradually we are failing as media. On my essay, 30% a year.
We see media, we are about my intima. Yanka leader no. Anyway, Captain 11 upon home.
Okay.
So the next 1 month we are free. When my 1 week be an
maybe they
didn't come about development now.
That's a high in Beba.
That's why as I'm kasi Okasha one for where Ubi and Nima Okasha in Chawaba.
You see, I am home at Tiwaho. Then I first say Oba or then a Baku school, a single parent, or take Chokodum, or Timamubi. Or Teshi, or Timakola, Titini Morim, none ba every university. Assessor Unye Jumaye. Na Aqualana Sambet na fee.
Yes, I heard.
Na yes, I told you an man so or sort of project or J offering Fidima Meho. The reason is that yes, say, so we are 35 years. Africa, ya dream ya conform to Paul. 35 years with 5 years working experience. Akwalano Uye University at age 20. And it's all chance to be 35 years. That is one time I'm in the Papa
15.
15.
Now, 35 years are okay for him.
I am one newspapers. You advertising employment.
I'm a 35-year-old person.
I am one share.
Oh, Paul. When some graduates, younger people, not 35 years.
Paul, I am share.
I'm some people 35 years.
Yeah, Shella.
Send a middle level. A middle level person.
What be you know? That Kolana we invested
100.9
FM. Fortunately for them, no more will be one year church secretaries.
I know we had my soccer.
I'm not my sort of secretary. Ada offering am make say no so fu nya no kwan. Bo so like around. Why are we doing this to the youth?
We'll get there, Capsi.
Charlie, why?
We will shake bill her. Some in the Wesley girls for now.
Enye Paul.
I'm on for. We'll just take a short break.
100.9 FM.
Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie.
All the sampa Kasia bo Kowaka Tamunsa Amaya se Kasia Waye
Onye Yimu no Cretrodo Kamadine Kamadine Bo
Nita Fe
Mayentie Kasia Waji 100.9
Right, so I am coming so Paul Adomachi, one Captain Smart, me sure say what in 7 crying. You see, and your nam so by ya. Yes, you are suspending our ni radio, Jimmy Diawodi, and Chichimeno. Good evening, Ghana. Eda Paul Adomachi, I say, Omodin Chichimno at the Abba. I remember I didn't hear the Bankratano and come on, coming a mouth for Adam says, I'm going to create you. You hear the Bankratano.
Joe. Na medi the new weekend crusade guide na medi sorry medi ene so akrata first also mienza. Wade akwa asante atim south mesin wo asante mantemu. Na hwade mu na mpenifuo sinkunwa ama mbaburu ni MPP amayeko ni mpenifuo akasa. Na mo ahemfo nso eto mo achipa. Se enkrofo kasa wo ba asante atim south dia. Aye mbaburu na na galamse no matu mongu mo ye ne yeso mo ye ne papa wi anajo. Ene okwokodura mo achipa na safidie mu muntumu isu a Utimi say yes kwabrane hye ma wo bo adwuma enti ye ba ne sa na ye kanoa no mo ate no mo si Davida enye yenye ni mo hwe ene nkrofo si abankra chi panyini owura Alexander Frimpon ehase e na saade ne koso omo si panyini podie ebe adwuma wa bobi pa enti de omo ka cha abani poni se wonsanfa ne tumi ma ne biem na omra me ye abankra chi panyi wo mpesua ne so esase wa ye adwuma enti embebune wa asante achim south ene nananom Afresa ntwofo nhie mu aka magana fo ati bi se enye omu na ye galamse ho no mo na enya abakra chipanyini enti sa abawa na montwe bi a wo tuli tie galamse di a wanya ne ntam no wanya no wonkuntia na emwa no mo so ne omo esa so mu nsuo ene omu fu no baye asaipa
the bokata me di asori so aye the insight yanim ha na wati Imani Africa President Yordano Franklin Kujo na sam no wadi abeyin Watasa na watinyamu ani yedi a World Press Freedom Day. Ya dance some trafo. Yes, yesi wa maya obia tumika ne bosu asem. Ya Antoine Kasura nso. Ena the bakate abrantie ya kwesi ABOAGYE. Abone ne tintin ya friend Captain Smart. Wano ena no pajumedi ya kwasu enjire fam watine mu edi hu tiame. The bakate aka ne say quarter of silence no ene yedi biare no mampeni na nado danko akufuado ene na bedi etire Dr. Mohammed Bawumia womu de yanke womu asem na kanetete bia abesen ko John Dramani Mahama ti akonya so ende no obia tumi kan buso asem satam Captain Smart wotumi faya ka de opebia nso obia anya ne hwe na mmom na anum ye yai ena di okokafa mampenini na bedi etire hunti ya suspend Captain Smart say onkwankotena nten kakra esanse di omu ye no aban empe na the boka tetre say swa eni ansam trafo ban ena betumi anya kukudura kasa womu di womu humpo ayi sabi ekura wudu mu ya tuwahene fam na ubisa say mujo empenimfo mpo na ye ka womu sei na ya ne toto fefefo ene yesi ayantene kura ya enti wase quarter of silence no eno na eto asoe sa amemmuo we die wo ya nsem kireni na wo kasa na wanhwa wo kasa ye ya aban sa kan the bokrata the insight na kwasi ene na bejafo ebeto aso kama
medase kwa papa kwabna
kwasi erade ne yada na se na what ya kwawie thank God it's Friday.
Kabramafo ena ye kweji wakwa di omakin kan de bonkrata na no pay dia man na studio no hanum say mpinfo mienu na ba betrase na ye di ye enkomo won ma be chiro ma dwen kweko subana hene of the NDC and nanansa before of the MPP ba betrase kwegu mpacho fe kunya na mimisa bam se enkomo ya idi wie sisi a ye Captain Smart enkomo ya ba beto dwe na menju adwen che kakra we akwa se NDC for se na mwesi sene be ma so sessions ya to de bia mo ho ya hye wa man mu hanum sei dodo we no ba ye no chese akwati se triapia ma mo ho NDC ma so mu twene tan nya na de asem na me ka obi jam asem be ya
so si ya twe asem bi tan no bi za asem be ya
na se me ka se me ka Captain Smart yes suspending and I'm say
before then na bi
sa ba be triapia ma mo
Nyesa
niaba ebedi but we dey at top life so at say mona moye apostles of democracy and kebima min kabini at say any culture of silence and we dey no ye
adwuma wa ya che wan kasankaza wa ya adwuma ya che na wunnim se ne media adwuma ya tie under 2 or more administrations na wa ya adwuma me wa wunnim se ne administration bia twitch media nankana na akufu ado aban kra de media no in fact omo family abanya media no trust on pa any NPP aban
really
oh yes
how I know fact no
program now
fact no say evidence is there
huh
we bosirimka
enya
support it
media for was sport e man na akufu ado aban we
denti na kan sa me si unya so no mama ABCD denti
oh kwasi yeah, walk from Hanomwa, John Dramani Mahama aban so. Media for a near ma the year John Dramani Mahama to the sense say media person, morning show host, describe on say, oh yeah, I'm robber. President you. Shemana say investigation or Koye or Burkina Faso Kanazori. Say Obiache president ayo cow or say a ye bribe. Tano no manase ni putu no. And then na kufu ade hu ni video mu a or jisika $50,000 e buy dey say you can pay donation obi de be ma no media for na dress no ya pamata dey enye bribe it is any media for treat omo pampa this administration ama enti wo a wo be ye wadwen say wo be criticize baako e be twa uti Captain Smart asemu a abayi enye wono ni nipa odi kan a ye this adewe ayen hwencheye na senior statesman na ye Sam Jonah ekokase ye wo creeping culture of silence se wo koka asem no a maybe not government you know ayi na be ba so but they are attacking dogs like ansa obofo no they will be on you me see ye be kire da ono kra o ye hwan ye de ne tu we ya no ye dan ye be kire anti say opanyin bi owo in opinion person o share no ontimi famba because people will attack him e dey na mama na answer multimedia yi na bi ni document okoye militia in the eye of the city ye vigilante oh pressure ye di ma Angel FM ye di yi Captain Smart eno bi
me bisa me so mu yi na di
ye yi na di
kana
me
say o mu yi
yo meba then administration we ba mo na egu munche FM
because I can let my producers cross check right now say we in a different multimedia okay
say ye be ye no ayi say resign you understand no but you are being pushed you are being pushed to resign
that's what I want to cross check the fact
the
person me check say ye ne ni how can o see
government led by Kojo Upon Kroma at the multimedia call National Media Commission. A National Media Commission released a report, and the government forced the report on multimedia.
Now, can about Manasi, I said, yes, I see you resigning.
Ye
oh, can't send me, Chelsea, yes, I also see Sano.
Bobian Sanwa Sempa FM. In fact, on no crown or the afternoon show back from one night, me and morning show, no obey afternoon political show Sempa. Live on air, Nana Kuvado Sma, Cabo, no day, and Kotimane, na dear call. Studio.
Nana den.
Nana Kufa, that time opposition leader. Nana Yankama.
No suma den.
Anthony Cabo name, John Board Numene, Samia Ukunum. And we are keto live.
Man, yes, sir. And 70 radio soon answer now can
this president or you'll be on criticism baku. And Kadabia, Nana, you're champion. Nana, 10 points. Nana, you're Udeni, and Nunkwa.
Meches and 70 radio Sukasa now can. So, this one was published on Ghana Web, 3rd August 2019. Manasseh Azuri resigns. In your microphone here, Jaina. Manasseh Azuri resigns from Multimedia Group. Investigative journalist Manasseh Azuri Awini has resigned from Multimedia Group 7 years after working with the Koko Mlemle-based media house. Inti niaoke enya nokure.
Kwesi.
Nenjine di.
I'm a person public in it. And no money about.
You see, me person obey yes sir, men yes sir. Oh yes sir. Oh.
And nema e what them wa yen kan wa bontin because you see e kan okromu akro yibabo. Me see the engine egu Montie FM. E Mugabe no show ntia. Amoba ya na NCA egu no. And am do show ni call radio go new radio XYZ. And no so yesan egu no. Eti me kan culture of silence ya. Power FM actually answer na Mugabe di ni program na yeden e ko ho. Eti Power FM no ka say e target.
Then this is for there.
Oze
Baba Jama station na
you introduce wo so kasa. One name so wodam a wo da bia wo ye late. You ba how you late after you about
David enya no crase David you late.
Da bia me na nako program o ye late.
Any them had the bia betna ha cry bia be say 31.
Then you buy me start yan zan o wura mu.
But now kind I'm say enye entirely correct.
And me chira say me ni wo da
experience. Ano pe kra na nyama bebre a wo kenya anya yi sa no.
Akwasi.
Yeah.
The American say this culture of silence na aba. Hwe emre bi ba President Kufuor time na Kwasi Pratt na otran radio so piece from ahoma ya bo a chire aban na chi sa e ho ne ma eduaja duagema that oye auditor general and not sure letter come Kwasi Pratt about this tax here Nigeria actually be a comma angel group of that is their modus of operandi. Yeah, what huma it's about us okay so person will survive the NS house mercy money for Nigeria to aban we any power mo beka ebe criticize o mo da nti ebe use GRA tax system me say yeah the back cripple business.
I was thinking so catch a man for say near Musmuntu am tax me here sana beka so no so yes I said
untimi me tax in a small tax office am go to am tax ukwa ya work at the end amount for the year untua
last nyam no ko na be 1 year na untua
say can you na people na da ho nya adwuma na ye de kotua kwasi unya adwuma so na akwaje clearance ana meboa people na da ho 20 na mahama kaza obo be abolish that small tax system na my for some years na
na no manye
oh see ya develop Ghana nyina wi anke nto ababia America kura gusu new president adai so you know the Captain Smart ono anro yayi ye cathedral oso cement fi adom from side far from side courage so they come here the air foundation stone and then yayi ni you because we are criticizing and now Kufuor say on hwe galamse ntu ase o chebi esa se ne na ko chebi a pia otagunika mu okọ ano na de aduane mane di odi bi adware na wanom bi ensuo chebi nsuo ya sei etu ase siesie wo fie anza na wa be siesie abonten ye boda ma ye de fifie charity begins at home asem we boni a wa ye ne de ne nipa bi akotena ase abopo se ye mfa pressure ntu Dr. Kwaku Oten so na ye mpam Captain Smart because of Captain Smart is a friend of this government. Say no kind. I say I voted for Nanado, and we all know. Yeah, but to aba. At the end of Captain Smart, one find me a professor.
So no can. Who say oh me can resignation. What ti hanum saying? And I oka say near ma she dem. Me kan obi letter. But nya betre what ti hanum saying? Adia ya publish ya tro say okay nipa na resign. Me kind what ti hanum say unyindi. No be at radio so no aka say okay vote man Nanado and ugidi. Ujidi.
We a paper
na wo boot no mo. Oni na ni no voting boot.
Paper na report say Manasseh na ka say me na me resign ya meje dia wo kan the paper na report. But Captain Smart the ono na ti won watu na num tuo.
Ya publish Ghana Web Assembly publish 2019. 2019 omo publish story. Won so about bontan ka say me resign.
Ya wahana Domilovo yes go nko live the ka say ya yinadi. Media for money ye ji ye chinye sa and the way Domilovo.
Yinadi say. When you domble body.
I could want to you.
The retirement, the time now, so my opinion and see on this one.
I'm 80 years only about him. Or something mafo. 80 years.
What political appointment and a public office.
Kofi Juma,
66 years. Omu as civil servant and idea. Or some of or a civil servant. Me busa
sem. Or some ya on to ye be in no ye.
Me busa was sem.
And you send example my way.
Me see or safma for no aside oh yes civil servant na. A civil servant.
Me say 60 years crowd who more energy to work for the country. No be already 80 years and now some born home run is all a senior presidential advisor who soon in them be a bank seekers always be they want to be on government salary. They make can say Captain Smart say a buy we me to man and yet rest so be say media person be pay mu akasa me to Obama party A and party B. Say Barcelona and Manchester mo better radio so aka. Be political party there be you share away but you any maybe so am. We know.
Okay, yeah.
So that's it.
You see.
Enti culture of silence ya eba no. Kwasi ene Captain Smart ne de aye no. Ochina e bedru dan mu ha. Despite media, mo so obi be koka bibi aban di pressure be to om so. Kwabra mafo no better radio no so a. No keka we no yade. Mo ma kwabra mafo nko. Na no so ekopa ensem aba. Ene radio stations ni TV stations ya mo go up. Ankrofo eni adwuma ye gu fie a ye ka ho asem a. Fix the country a. Abro nya meti se okasa. Nipa omu de yamo omu coupon omu de feel omu tundra ne lankusa nam kromu a indom face a ho kire ni kromu a ti wo a wo be ka ho kire de che se yesi wa jimi anodom prebe ka se jimie young man ti se mia wie university a wanya parliament akoshe nti face all is well na be hwe nipa no bi they can't even pay their rent, put food on the table for the family, pay their utilities. It's ye can't a ho kire asem a then na mudi atem. You might be fix the na Captain Swanty. Mami kan is a culture of silence now ba no. Aban we onyai ene ye hwe ayi a there are ayi for Afro Barometer on one media press freedom. Kana konachi. Esansa me so le ye boni to kura aban with all the security ye ntimi enche suspect ba. Me da say nana answer for of the MPP. Nana so Captain Smart near the mo akwa ba say we kware say nye issue. Me we nye issue say. Me che otifo nyina. Nye issue say. Issue. Ni pe say was say was say so akwa criticize ayi o man penyi so o say tio. O say me meeting o say Kofi Champon CEO and general manager the CEO no and our friend first and our channel say there is pressure from here whatever and the boss go thing on friend Jaina mabo and no my chief for your body my chief for ati unti you cheche no cheche mu ya chief for say as we can know I say you put to bed the fact yeah as well so in this boss what you may say or say yes see on what the video so to call the president of the land, the vice president, the IGP, and Honorable Alan Chema to say, omoye fools, that's according to Kweku thing. No, catch Captain Smart, no. Says, Sandy, still waka. Oh, on the show, no so. Inti said, no, he is trying to push Kweku thing to come out and say with evidence. Say, fine, me to network so. NG 102.9. Me program recorded. Inti no, fan me can say, Mampene Kuvado, Kwasia, and I said the Abua, and now Rabaumia, Abua, Kwasia, and now the IGP, opening Buonu, and I say Alancha Martin, Kwasia, and now Abua. Now, Percy, Pacho, you may we actually, Mimi Nimunienne, the days of universe, what Nipa, what nature, more, more, Meridian Family, Nipa called, no come call, maybe, and in the Mabasin called Boba, meaning, why you may actually, Yen now shall see you, Juma. Ajuma, you know, who are some can. But ma kan wasem obi anya wo hwe chairman general sha say kasa okroma no nyenne galanse to kwa bai onim ntindimai ade bi ko so wo manmu na say obi fi say enkui na kan wasem a fair enough obi ankyere obi amotuo obi anya wo hwe wo na yesi wo ko di mampene kwasea ena wo boss wadwumawura ena say na eko say na si waka o wasem kana be kan say nye udidi atem no udidi because Yakuba de Quasiano, Nagana, Yahanya to each other. And I said, Nagana, I say England. If you go to England, British nationals will tell you, say, British is worse off. And then Britain is worse off. Be sure say, Queen at them. Queen. So
So when you're fool.
So dinner temana.
Queen. So you're fool. Hey.
No, monsieur Mudina temana.
No, you can't do that.
You
can't do that.
Oh, okay.
So the queen is a fool. She's a
fool. We say Omudina temana.
Never.
The
queen. God bless the queen.
Okay.
The queen of England. Say England me da Finsbury Park me da bontinti.
Na Prime Minister and so Omudina tem.
Boris Johnson. Oh, we had the words some be you know. Say ya can say ya gan hana ya can because say e ateni but no enya ateni because the prime minister is a useless man. Omo no fan say ateni. O fan say oh ya dey na yen paso bi en was the word useless no. Omo nya ateni mo. Ade so ni paso. Useless. Enya useful. But ya na hade because say ateni. So that is it. Until Oboni can just say or that Finsbury Park or that Bontin awomu or the duvi akova na wonti no or could the queen atem and I say bi or cast him here. Oh that media house no can ofcom be shut it down. Ofcom be shut it down. What nani and I'm not kind of Pastor Chris and okay can tell about coronavirus vaccines here be. You shutting the TV station down. Finding £120,000. Aha ke so for. Ain't you know yeah
or 2 foot room.
Yeah sir
cause we
and
no this spiritual ayi na ebam se mama form for ye
and I won ni na end the boy
na cannot oh massa and kranka ka wasi akire ne kura to okay okoso mass meda
okay
mass meda
kromwa maybe za see kromwa can ya na end this even person be can be say you can say it's a cult of silence
e Ghana
the NDC dem Ghana was mu Burkina NDC the culture say the culture of silence Captain Smart say me so ni boss na nya compare nya me dia me
actual letter brand
and go to here
the pressure good
so go to here
say wa nya tax e be we ya man no
sika we go to here
go to here
say na can scan talk as smart auto Captain Smart ai auto na from Adom FM auto na enti me dia yeah mamu kebi ye ni kromu a and I see I could Youngson of Joy FM also from my parents or Yaroba Mama, young Pamano. Why not Pamano? But you just go to host a show or more. We are gonna wait. Or just 2 weeks. Wow, look at that. 2 weeks. I don't want media and so on. I someone can. He has to come and apologize. Now, president, sitting president, say, I'm robber. And
Obinsama woman,
Obinsama market on the Weber program on my back.
And I'm so
I don't know decision. Ayo no decision. But we initiate but
I say man 30 days.
Why 30 why dey?
Oh my God.
For good
30 days.
Me see o call for good.
Darling boy me boa. I say man 30 days.
Me say you born in a TF 20 no yes time
one. What time?
O free president will be arm robber.
President
arm robber.
Na dem man say so be we be arm robber na anamwa. Yes man pay we sika. Mama
I'm dropped by Obi too.
I led a demonstration against Mama. I was down the street. 13 Belgrave Square. Ghana Commission. Mama is a thief. When the could be.
So we get a Juma or Obi Media House. Why you should that platform now? Say, see, I mean, make me the placard. Make me the placard. I could just come across with the same thing. Our Kufuado. Nobody will sack me. Yes. But the candidate, you are using somebody's medium to do it.
Obi should be a medium. Nyaka say, muka there. The culture of silence. NDC, you have the gut to talk about culture of silence.
For the Vim lady ni Nana Abana mwa. Papa we. Me say this are no osre no.
Culture of silence mo.
When I start you. Every day oh Mekami. Ure fie no. MPP Emma be apologize to Nana Abana mwa. Bisa no.
Over my dead body.
Asemba ko Nana Abana mwa ko kan. Ade ansa obo for the year no. Papa we. So see the kan.
Nye kroma na shit bomb is here no. Is the party be abenso.
I'm patcha etiefo didi ano.
Oh sorry. Kromwa eniete na NDC for esisa ejanan ekogu rekwaku baako office NDC for. Guy na wo Asempa FM amzo can news. Ena mama yes say enwure befu baabi okodo na kweka wasem. Ekwan NDC for dey ne faso. Women for mama. She was suspended.
Why you suspended?
She was suspended.
No, me as empower the time.
Go to multimedia and go and check. Go to multimedia and go and check. In the guy,
see what?
Darling boy. There's no culture of silence in Ghana. Media house wo kromwa are owned by NDC. Go to Akwatia, then Chambu FM. Baba Jamadia. Oliver Kebo, Oni FM, Okwewo FM, Nkoko. Ebi ni FM Plains, Rap FM. Radio from police. Anyone?
Community radio, I'm target.
Nedeng. Chobos.
Community radio.
Chobos. NDC for
radio.
Daily Post. Daily Post. The Enquirer, the Herald, the Dispatch, you can talk about 20 newspapers are owned by NDC. What are you?
Dispatch,
sorry. Dispatch.
Daily Dispatch, yeah,
Daily Dispatch. Oh, what they push that? I don't want to push that. Okay.
MBB push that.
Yeah, can't culture of silence. So, Kruma. So, Kasanankati. Rokasabaji. Ufitra Kruma. Radio being a neat FM by a crabuno. How many years now? On to your program, say, what I say, me can, on to me can, Mr. Kwasi, I tell you, Oka Sembia, no, Nyajin, no, message. But come on, Sam, when are you ready? All right, that's what I didn't own it.
Mammy can't come
and yet, smart. On see what demon Peneku Teze or Quasia. And I say, Abua, turn the boss I catch and turn the boss as them. On the boss as them. What I say, there's no court of silence in this country. Be a can.
Okay, all right. My main kind, what can I say?
Yeah, to power bank.
Me Fabi be fine. Me change.
I don't want to do
so. But you charge at the end come on the jack. Now I do about baby.
Which you can say.
Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie, Ghana Montie.
All the same papa. Kasia bo. Kowaka temunsa. Amaya se.
Onye yimu, no cretrodo, kagile kamadile bo.
Nita fe,
MONTIE, ABOAGYE 100.9.
Kwesi bonkwe.
It's for mon fanchen kweku osu banahin wo ha me se ni phone battery wuntu opese charge. But my king can comments kakra na yanko enim all that the opposition know is to incite the smaller parties to hit the street with noise and demonstration, but no better plan for Mother Ghana. That is Sky Edifiwe Kaswa and Odebaye. See who is telling an adult to fix the country. Instead of fixing his own NDC party, he came to destroy. He is asking the president to fix the country. Ochini Kwame Brakon Akra Taifa Sule Sunyani KTK says Fix the Country campaigners are exhibiting hypocrisy and dishonest in their so-called Fix the Country demo because looking at the situation, it's a global meltdown as a result of COVID-19. When the able Vice President, Dr. Bawumia, speaks on issues, but some Ghanaians saying Fix the Country or become quiet. Okay, what in if he Denmark no dear no buy. Just recently, all media houses were seen as NPP apparatchiks because the election predictions favored the ruling government. Some journalists were physically and verbally assaulted and insulted as well. Nana Yabrefo, Vim Lady, and the likes. Today they want to shamefully hide behind the anthem, culture of silence, to draw these same journalists and media houses back to them. Attack government and, okay. Fight a kweku buachi and odi way they buy. I agree wholly with Nana Oje Aoho Yao JB. The second, no galamsey minor enters the bush or operates champagne without visiting the chiefs. That is Kwesi Bochi, Sydney, Australia. Citizen Francis MPP Facebook caucus says, why should anyone fix a demonstration on Mother's Day and also on a Sunday? This is so unfair to our mothers and churches. Are they even not aware of the COVID-19 restrictions on public gatherings? That is Citizen Francis and Odiwe by 70 achievement by NPP government absolutely have silenced backing NDC members with their Fix the Country slogan. In fact, Ghana is subsequently being fixed. That is Amanonsa, Adenta, and Odienefia. by. NDC must stop showing sympathy to any journalist. In fact, 90% of the account journalists deserves what the tyrant Nanado did to them, and smart. They are tribalistic, lies, and only protect Nanado. Tear from Finland. Kwejedu Pako, President Concerned Patron of Facebook, Achimesium, says, clearly Dr. Bawumia has silenced those sections of the NDC group who are behaving like they have not been in government before. What empirical evidence do they have to show? Common trucks they couldn't even provide for the country. That's Kwejedu Pako, NOD way about. Mame home so na yanko yenim yantwa so menje this issue and also edi akotene papa no pe edi hunkomo #face the country na me sure say Ghana format campaign ya shase social media so na shase edidimu ama sisi ya jinhini papa ema amanfo bebre etachiri ebi nsunsu se wo mon support ni ne ka hon but nia interesting is Ghana Police Service and na betodwa omako court ometimi omko file expert motion injunction omedi tia campaigners ma omo demonstration person ye okusiada am say omo stop court nso ama omo sa injunction nti make us say kwesiada ochinime me kwesie enya ade demonstration betimi abaso but the demonstrators and our campaigners no so insist say omo ebeye demonstration nana I say a few so #fix the country.
Yo, darling boy, Medasi. Well, in Penny say, you bought a pump money so commoding. Intimidate me, we can't mention them who say, I seem be say, your my and brew of honey. I mean, but to me, no, a sign of renewed cause, a Mampene Kufado, a idea, a Jumano, only bit to me, internet or so, oh, yeah, is answer, the Ghanaian app say, a baby on my enable say, oh, we see air cost, we see air cost. Until my Banakufado face the country, so Bana said, man, bit me and the new patriotic party, Ghana for, there was too much confidence. We say, or how near Benidine, a Bebresa, now ex President Mahama, then the NDC, the Ghana for Kuma Kuja is to bring any a phone Sanwa. Now just say, Nanado, and a Ejmano, ubit me, and the first time on so by Nyamo cars or by Numa Hodokasbeno, Ogusua, and also Oye. Enyinanim ewiase ne akwa ewiase ma ewiase nyina enye peculiar to Ghana na uko Britain na the UK uko America uko be bia ahotre hwe India enura ewo kromwa dodo na fi India nzo ne penia covid eyom na to Ghana na je say yayade intine say nema bi ekoso ne obi hu sade we no yade a enye ebia ono na dwem no enye say yakwan sem that is why we have a government in place, we have a president in place, and a team. And some call I say, no, we are politicians and a political party forming a government in power there. I don't think this is anything. But I say, lose focus. Nankadinanka genuine call and normal calling effort. But Neoma, your mama, a union, madam, on you. Ede muhaba jimu and amad no I say aginsem ya ka say we no dem huji bibia mu a enkoyi ebe say what I said was say obi say John Dumelu ade ayeye say the Laras Luklu and Century Daily Graphic and I say the state owned media no mo come say other people are so obi nim so yendis ni but mo make genuine caller fair enough me no be nintokwa me obi say John Dumelu be ka bia. Then people start to question the motive, and I said, "Dear, touching here at the cost because also face the country. On my state, you're Tom for what? Now you have to face the country. Now that not fixing Najim say state card here. Me go turn at the cheaper rate side. You na can police voice. Thank you, Biano. Thank you, fix it. Now Korea now be that say face the country. Now you mean to the actually. You mean? Obi also $4 million egu play with Brazil.
Ukovia, such a strong word, say
Ukovia. Anyway.
The evidence was Ukovia.
John Dumelu. On quite Osanka, what apologize to Ghanaians? How would be?
Nyamibisa, no,
me imagine,
and your wife, me imagine, But what dreams one say na radio
now. When your fast or the file, when your fast or that cano be din in semono. It's answer no more power in tea. It's answer no more power. Honor you close to ex-president Mahama and then the wife Lodina Mahama. Ain't no nyae, natural a darling boy. Kawbenya and Niza.
Enti o mine de ne call John Jumelo so on am him saying we o mine japade. No hold on. We o mine japade. And I'm on and I'm him saying. Oh, so
it was in Libya. I think we did quarter. It's in the bosom of the said you didn't find my say that's what I know. What I say. In the case of say by be kon can say na better bond to say you didn't cross in Libya. Until say yes answer fair enough. But on which means no or liable for prosecution. Which means or liable for prosecution. What I said go on say no thank you be so be just 50 cities. You bon to or teshi Ranger. The man is like a hanging it, you know, council.
I don't need you on the middle of a problem.
Many problem, but the hypocrisy, the hypocrisy, almost had enough. I'm a defeated the agenda, and I say, idea, the good cause, now fix the country for no more. Because idea, we yes, sir. No, be sure, I'll be honest, some celebrity beer or other side, no, will jump in. They said, Prince David say, I can be a nobody not him. Now, John Dumelo kind of one not him. John Dumelo kind of one not him. Now Prince David say, "Ever can be there, we be not him."
Okay,
no,
so let's
me say, on bet my demonstration, me my be a jai, my be a London, my almost every demonstration be no, me na me di anim, my be a jai, and ye be and ya dia a bonnet and camera and from me na me feel say, Anka Ghana Police Service no, omo ye na mum, we are on guard. Then ye World Health Pandemic, when ye Ebola. Then you yaria abewiase having the third wave eba ba ku fi Brazil ku pay England ne atiesi South Africa and so eba ye ne asan India and so eba so we can say we are losing guard no obeya mbotin that day no say omo ye be say 8 million Ghanaians normal printing with t-shirts they can wait da fa krum say ye why ye nam we ye ponsi mini or say and pay yengodi fufu ne akrante ma 7 if you ever continue now, I bet me I should attire to show say, hey, baby, Kosua, when in you, a bunch of chile, and the vice president. Eba Bontibe tre, Numa Kosua, yeah, is answer by no. Nanka name me England by Megana card, me Hakoye, me tina ma set me aka, and then me say me Petem Kobebia, me Bob Papa, me fee GPS when you say ma, between Mako, never baby, echo, but yet yen can't say Ghana, I ababe say England, even at all. England in put nay, we should do a British nationals will tell you, say, England is worse off. Because, Chairman General, darling boy, Nankan Pesan Kayanka one day when we debate 2 years over England, not Belgium. Oh, says Cowbry, all this Cowbry, I don't know what. Oh, yeah, Cowbry, I say, yeah, compare, yeah, go to England, go to America, that place, Juma, now Pesan Kayana, a darling boy, about 2 years. Oh, my Babanaka, because remember what Babe winter time. My pet cleaning job 2 hours jam. Now I'm right to 2 years. I'm bus stop. Snow. And I'm out of security. And I be a London bassy. Now I go chibi. Now they are not train. Now go chibi. A month with a bear £5,000. A month. Won't hide down. Won't trial water bill. Won't trial light. Won't trial hay. Now I'm going now. That's best within a year. No. Could accept a baby. I'm not going to work. Yes, and oh, darling boy, I can say. You have a conversation. Go to America. You know, who knows America? Not go to America. Nanka, Master, Nanka, Mokosha, one best in doing what Canada. And yet, easy. So, those here who say, Hono, Senate, no. And yet, Obisa Boris Johnson, me, who is a leader. Because, they know it. Country, no, I take from 300, 500 years ago, and a go. They're not doing anything. And I'm happy to say someone winning since 72. Conservative and winning the internet. Nanyaji. What money? Who president in Britain for free? European Union mono. And the pressure on their National Health Service. Because we be Germany or better England. On Yajma won't jet us or on your man of Warnum. We are not go back to Germany. And I say Amsterdam. No. And the pressure by the NHS. So the idea I was saying, Mother. I want total freedom of Ghana, I say no. I want power to my say no. Me who be that? Come crowd to my police, Jinawa, and no Kakuntoka. Me say I want Tony and Nije. Me say what's man any old man celebrate for 6 months. Obejane.
You mean Imran ye juma krum har say no. And
the man say kasi Ghana say at the pace the pace e kono. Say kasi di mra
na Dabena do you know man baba.
Very soon because nkran say on school a on dimi nko a ndese on school a you be born kakra na body almost man no kota de na kunsu say they will learn over they na Canada Japan what the be America ba krum say no oh no omu way omu nim life omu nim she they don't know anything them hunu nko a
fix the country
ni abatin say about teku no
fix the country
so we are fixing it tama na ye ma ba mu ye no na ye bie school na wo form me ko so mu school fee ene sade no eni onu biom tama na ye ma ba mu ye no na anese for na ko training colleges and acheche for training college no mo kwa no mo allowance kakra social intervention be bo na boa ahiafo awofo no na ye twam ne no ni abadaye no na watwam na kufa de buy no restore school feeding na tape ene eye adwuma health insurance a car expert kufa de buy ombe say no omo connect kana maja honum eye 1.2 billion ya baba ye free honum ye buy na warehouse ahodo na kroma no kabetimi silos between that boa etma store nuane na bi ni honum ene go and check ye buy ye see one village one dam 1D 1F any idea dance say at least by 76 factories apeja eye adwuma yeko you see the automobile industry no eyade the bebua net me konkan net me asamo cars e kroma no ye ne kroma express mama ka chen say ye peka makofa vendo before the kroma say ombe apotroka and he calls himself a political leader of a foreign investors into this country
me da see
and ye adwuma no na Ghana for me matena brochire atena Ghana ha na mehu kame mbeta kromu a embe kase me ba bepe adwuma farm na ye na de me de me ma enche mo ba be ka me ho what I say enti abotre you see yem fix here we are doing it kakra ebe yie na mo no NDC any alternative the NDC is not an alternative to the governance na Kufuado edima Ghana for adwuma na ye hyenensa penyama ye baye ye baba inherit ye the kind of debt and I say a kind of money Ghana the interest accumulation interest na ebaso outside na Kufuado otua in all bosume so a otua expert mama ka otua the staff ka obosu kwa achi otua ne ka just ba motari otua ne ka yes can be no otua ne ka in all so no your major projects you can say ye baye no ye
me da say
proper policies no ye ema nipa enya ehomfa so hwa Greek ene ni im tutu fu be 10 cedi odumini 10 cedi be 1.50 odumini what I say you know me dey come demonstration me no any problem na mo no mo hwe omo infiltrate no omo di omo ma the agenda no e wrong emo so no omo lose sight of a year na ombo so mo ye they are free to go and demonstrate or do whatever but
me da say
we will fix it
me da say nana answer about 4 of the MPP my member akweku subana hin of the NDC na mentie no na senior Dr. Baumia ediaba betu jana me who graphic page that is said them government will fix the problems VIP assures they say or see are buying problems we be on fix it the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia has given an assurance that the government will overcome the economic challenges brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic on all world economies. Inti amampenya be di chain wa kan say yes. Sa COVID-19 the how be breed abre amaya hudo nyina the world economy no. Ghana so eka ho. Inti fix the country there. Omo fix it papa. Bagu.
Yeah, Kwasi.
Mintio.
Kwasi me da se. Em say wo hwe me nua yi team bi free ni ade a. Mate say so be contest o national organizer. Ina wa ba no pa the campaign an wa start. Then Ibra Panyi so Obribo I na me so no so YouTube o nyina contest election. Nana fix the country no a ye kan. And na ye to abayi wie ye. Utumu se bibia nhye da enye den enkoso. Esanse Nana Kufuado na onye ready for second term. Eye wiemu ene ewiemu ma no nti ayese ohun ne onye biem. De no se waye won the first term ni nyina chini ekoto abayi na Ghana for ye de etutia no. Ijende me no ka say ministers ye nyiwie ye wo me. CEOs ye nyiwie. Board members ye nyiwie. Ansana what ko he? Ambassadors me are. Say eti amanfo ne ka say fix the country no be come ministry no. Yes ye nyi board. Eti even kura stationary omudi ye adwuma kura for the year ye nto bi ma o. Manafo ba ko oye eyi na yi ewo attorney general department.
Talk. Come on, talk.
And now kaza na meti o. Ofa attorney general office de ntia ukọ court ni ade bebrebe a cases ni ade da bia na etimi wie case ni ade no. One lawyer no handle cases there handle. Printing na obe printing ade de akọ court oni bi attorney general department. This a woman the court cafe. The madam for on the printer won if you know the printing and all there. That is the system we are talking about. Now, school feeding. And the Hawk newspaper, serialized Auditor General's report about school feeding. PRO of the Ministry of Gender. Yaman ghost schools were. School no ever ho, but ye feeding ni bi or bet ye tuan hoka. Oh, Auditor General report. The Hawk newspaper, serialized. Charles McCarthy newspaper. You know it. PRO. 3 schools were the man and they are paying him over 60,000 cedis a term. And we are not yet no school. And so it yahoka. The echoes were a buy we mono. Care Dr. Baumia Maunso are listed and near my baby. And Ray, Finance Minister Granty interview say, Senkayaria Monash, woman for America, and Cano Nimsa Hospital, home for Swassa. It's the need is all mine. I was see hospital near the medical tourism. Na kwasi me ne say yare boy anya ye benya sa opportunity na me de akọ America akọ spend size kanana ye bewu oni na Akufo-Addo the same thing na Akufo-Addo full player ne sien ne yakra na okọ check up e wo UK ho na okọ check eti kromo a ode ye say obesi agenda 101 hospitals 111
oh na maseda na no man sir
na Akufo-Addo say obesi hospital 1 year ni bosirimuka ye mfa ayi block back ensi form. Because any the priority no because on yare on ni mad ni yire ni nananom nyina etimi so so mo ko to e wo UK no ma ko so mo ho yare no ma ba it fix the country na some na ye kan any taxes ya Dr. Baumiaka say so ye Ghana ni e was so ma ho in 2015 a ye de extra tax ni ade bae as John Mahama omu o man ni ye wasesa tax ya guye so some de omo ba omo be move from taxation to production. And they were introduced 10 new taxes in 2021 budget. Because before COVID, now on my economy, now atitia pansam. Now your debt to GDP ratio, now acquiring. And I mean, okay, echo 80%. You see, and American echo 80%. IMF are predicted by the year 2021 ending. Ebe cross 80%. So just say, yeah, bet to a banner. Almost say a finance minister. Budget ya or the buy interim budget or the buy and sign able to about any do the buy or say budget deficit 11.7% and the IMF for catch us almost 16.7%. They are hiding and cooking figures and they are bobbing. Dr. Kofi Amuakra they say or GG signatures. Our social media say or they come IMF send a Kenya for Nayano. Say my business because business near the bar. Can of that Jenny commission was what they can no much the consumption. You find you may be it's my IMF my beam my encourage bond or a capital market beam banking collapse. And ra na me no damn kasa me ko di juma bi wa masa obi a me nyan o say na owo cleaning company a bank si na e cleaning a ono so tua nkrofo ka na ono so tetia na wanya bi adi ye begu bank si ya je firi na consolidated ye dia ma MPP ni ba ko e no nkwa ye nanso ni ya chiche mu amomo a nipa kakra ebenya bi adi ene mi wo hoyi enka me so me ye cleaning bi a me wo nipa mienu edan me omo so be didi we saa na ye ko wagu ni nyina ma dwuma eni krom a pe radio stations ni TV over 300 wagu no enso nka no mo employ nkrofo a wo wie media school yinu mu ni ade ene banking maba wo mu wie we SS no me see BBC ka collect omni na market jije ma na sika de koto bank ni mom susu no mu nyina ya tu oboka 700 de bosom so omni de be run up ene ni nyina ya dai eni ho it is obegina on here say fixing the country now war and na ban ma okupon bia wa ma bongro kra dam Yama car, Land Cruiser with him. On tofu, into your car, you won't see it. So you come and rubbish it. And not on pressing your Jimmy near can fixing the country. What's it gonna for more Jimmy? As see we are fixing it. The kind will be apologizing. I brought your ranches and now no coupon gunikamu. Cause on tofu, it's your cancer which you won't see it. And they uko kambia. Remwacha na uboni din wa high inquiry. Ni fact the what trade for your CABC dying, your good dying your good factory. So nipa omuya juma ho nyina akotra fie. Dying so aye besi o trade for no so aye see ye. Itakwasi fixing the country na ye ka. Ahochani so much. Nana Akufo-Addo wo video bi a obeye interview e wo Peace FM Chairman General na ye no. O say the man Arab Spring by Muhammad Bouazizi. So that say ena o wie university onye adwumoton fruits ena police for ko kan the fruit no gu ane pamo no ena o say eno no oton de hwe ne maame ne papa nti ya kan fruit na gudia oni hwe obeye Tunisia to call ministry no hwe petrol gu no twa ajatom ena started the Arab Spring nti ya hwe yi a na bi besi satam na na Akufo-Addo kan atam na ho kire na enu quarter of this na ho kire na enu quarter of this but then I want you so you want to monster. Would you when oh nana. I can't tell him bro nya baako no wadi baako. Enye to muda. So that say I want you na so much enne. Me see Medina baby amete kwasi sport bi o ho aja oba ye hunu kakra ma me am so me ko fa one bi ne me dia bedidi. Oba kwana boys sisi o kwa honorable 1 minute. I say enne the whole day me need the able body mena onya dwuma obeye where is the job enti kakra na balance na aka no na odi ayere odi ama nana na osia ba bia ye kɔ no owia da bia oman crofos asan se obi wo hɔ no ma branch bi wo ha ɔno wa betra ho onya dwuma oba ho eti no o ya odame ahena obeto no waje no akɔtɔ amanti no ayere wa man team branch ya wo yire wo ma adwuma wo ye wo na nansa wo bɔ for choba
Yenesi for me.
Eti fixing the country na ye kan enye di omo ka omo hu no ahokyira ye too much ya se nipa ne se omo sori a eni na Akufo-Addo covid ba ye no okoje 2 mi bi e wo parliament se oma ye nye social gathering no ne ade na ye se sai no ye dictatorship e na opeso de ba ye kan amanfo anti ase eno na police for take advantage here of covid era ben na Akufo-Addo ye rally campaigning ni de yan kan je se covid ti ye manager so just say Tigana for so omo express omo anger ni ade a ye mo nko ye ni na occupy Ghana kenofori atar mo ko occupy Plastafa today enyo na ye finance minister Kofi Bento ni esankoma no ni ade a omo ye occupy Ghana today they are enjoying GIPC boss you dey say so that Yofi grant no ni ade nyina today omo nyina wo positions wa ban mu se mrantie bi ye frustrated so omo wie university omo nya dwuma nye no ni ade na se wo say omo ye demonstration peaceful na nansa ono kwa atimi ye one man demonstration ye ma ye nko eno ane se ye be ye social protocol ni ade no omo makọ na asumdwe aye de aba eno omo so omo ko meeting kwasi meeting omo ko na say Joe Biden fi America be ba krom a omo ko national security minister team foreign minister team attorney general interior defense wa omo nyina na omo hey demonstration ba ko no ma assemble nipa we nyina I'm saying that vice president the cry then eba but we me do near pon meeting
me da see my main kind comments kakra main kind comments na memra mejimu closing remarks na yen short it so awojumedi so now after 2020 I thought the NDC guys will change their style of politics how they capitalize on unnecessary things. You didn't add your name and where you sending us the message from now or say UK or say it has now become obvious as the vice president said because of propaganda the NDC does not read to administer a comprehensive analysis, to upgrade your means understanding in the Bible. Jesus was not physically asleep when the disciples were distressed in the water. It was rather a time of faith they could not hold on to. Osekweku UK. Hey, Dr. Bamia's facts on the policies and achievement this government has shocked so far in response to the hashtag Fix the Country. Call is timely and on point. I think this will douse any challenge that the economy is in a mess. In any case, we seem to have forgotten that the huge negative impact of COVID-19 on economies all over the world. Kwesi Ray Nos from Aguna Odobin is coming to read your message. You are still typing. You're typing. Kwesi, Captain Smart said Akufo-Addo should have started the campaign fight from Chebi because it's his hometown. You see, by that, is he saying that all undone roads in Chebi, as well as all non-existent projects in Chebi, should be done before addressing similar issues elsewhere other than Chebi? Captain Smart is a hypocrite. That's avocado constant. NOD, NO, ebai. Because he tell Nana and Sambor to be honest in his communication. We need constructive communication on what the NPP government intends to do in the fixing of the country. I know the current government is not responsible for the whole challenges of the nation, but we need a clear direction in helping the situation. Obosumfo from Finland. Kweku Usubanahini is very funny. You are speaking against culture of silence at a time Aloteje Corps and Koku Anyido have been suspended for speaking their minds in your party. Hypocrites. Nana Amponsa Bediakon. Dr. Bamia has provided us with the data that they are using to fix the country, or the fix the country protesters should tell us they should tell us what and where, what they want to be fixed. Okay, Fighter Kwekubuachi, in order to be more clear with the message. Crazy, the rate at which accidents are occurring on our roads is very alarming. Is there any campaign to curb the minutes of road accidents? Mosul Temaflau Highway is always choked with traffic due to the numerous real estate companies around the area. What is graphic? I don't get it. That's yours in Christ, Jesus, Nana Sam, Senegal, Dakar. Okay. Honum say no, meaning what you mean by graphic. But Yampon, so we're closing any of the issue be just about 3 minutes.
Akwasi?
Yeah. Any.
May Day, Amampani na ye holiday no, Workers' Day. Or command speech you know say a few on in our appointees. On to market to your workers is so on your day on to market to you. Now COVID year ma relief package.
Okay, so on to workers are good.
See you're freezing a salary increment this year. Yes, also want to because on our appointees, you know. I'm on to Montie. Yeah, then also on to
me. No, let's be mature.
Yeah.
Said because say radio sukasa nekan. Yeah. Maintiase on your kind here. Only a buying penny for not a buying Jumai for PC.
Before then, not Dr. Baumi and the about to just say they will not increase workers' salaries for this year. TUC about Bontin Bekai. And our president they caught also.
Dr. Baumian cancer.
Okay.
One cancer. I think there was a technical advisor at the Ministry of Finance. And will make a statement be to that effect. And no crown make I say Omo Babi Chichi say and yes I
Ministry of Finance Technical Advice and Economic Management Team headed by Dr. Baumia. And the idea of discuss it and or be to ja. Because we so a idea tinting. But the Emma Ghana for Tia Sense, President Kufuor Kase on to Nakatium for the year, a yada and in futuro and all to Ghana for it. And I say, President new appointees more G salary on account. Name on 4 years in this one, no setting emolument committee. Nay, I bet you say 4 years ago near then. I cut you saying Nanka was a muyede munya. It's ya canning in a bumni amount 1 million Ghana cedis as a faculty fee as Gracia. Now I go.
Can I own?
And only idea the Kufuor Jane in the last 4 years, any a members of parliament. One of the members of parliament, the idea call your Mokasi scanner, yadema members of parliament is so because the executive no had double on an idea. Into also almost the head and yet two. This is an Kufuor catch us on to Nakatuamunti. Yan two, you be anti-chain the better. Oboa 4 years, Obeje, Bafu, not the heading or the Akofi.
Okay, so no freeze on salary adjustment. President Kufuor assures. President Nana Dankwa Kufuor has allayed the fears of public sector workers that the government will freeze their salary increase. Addressing the 11th Quadrennial Delegates Congress of the Trade Union Congress CUC at Abankro in the Jisu municipality yesterday. The president said, and I quote, "Let me reiterate, the salary increment for public sector workers have not been frozen." Nana.
Bam.
Any question?
Kwasi. Nana Kufuado. COVID ba ya o ka say na appointees. Omo donate sika to COVID fund. Bisa say why na e donate here. Asamo o be gina sin pia to akanya no no ye. Ye nim no.
Yan fan treo.
O say
we bu se yan fan treo.
Omo anye.
Wan anye. Anaka say
mo
so bu chip compound zebra.
Ye pamo domilovo nyina. Ye pamo domilovo nyina efisa na eman. Akwasi mamenko special prosecutor. So they say president aji atum say yewura kesi ajabe. Omaye special prosecutor I will go through the process near there. You move there, you can see that office, a useless office. As I say, Attorney General and the master office need to me, and all the aye Juma. Martin do catch there said documents be very requested for Attorney General Department. They don't give him. As they are doing cover up. Etikisi Ajabia Yenim say he's involved in a Japan royalties deal. Gabi Oche Dako Nana Kufuado Ninuya or Africa Legal Association. Yemo mo contract this Japan Royals or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Kisi Ajabin is involved. It is they would name so my special prosecutor or Baba ye cover up a mom. A young lawyer and on my day o Makofanaba. I can fighting corruption. Uhi will be a war balls. What Bob Brown drew a nimbia or no who say Utimi first you can't tempt me. And nothing you show one and Kufuado say Martin will be the best person. Kisi Ajabin a young man to send announce on before. Or and this was didn't have a fed year. And they corruption or be a real sika was also you dear. Wakovano. Because I feel no about black or I didn't consider 70 years old. Only pays over 42 years. Now Uberman is special prosecutor. And yet dear Obetima fighting this administration. The Hawks, Martiami do crano. Ya my day, Oja and Jumato. Because ye na president ye.
Okay.
Ye no ye.
Medas.
Edikisia Jabin there the white elephant to be position here, the man about.
Okay.
Or Baba ye cover up near that. But ye born about at the age. That's what to me we are. They am ranting in I. And that's all for catchers or no president obedi. You understand? They say we're 40. It is Ochina Bino no Akonyaso Batua. I'm ranting a year day. Yeah, because I will cry out they say, oh, way.
Mammy, no.
Abrantana, Okada say, I see, Chrissy and Chrissy Kodan Koda. Ye found Matiamedu. As per the mamma and Andy for ya, echo court, echo challenge, that when you too much or bro, and say, or to occupy that office, you know. Ya fire Brantian so, now Brantian so, man, I see, now the Ghana. The Special Prosecutors Act, you know, actually, age say obedience. Don't do that. Yeah, for my time, Muswani, if I brand Mususa, Yampa wine, me put them cabemide. The Attorney General appointed as President Mahama, non quite one, not some Panasamoko. Simple as that. Also, to go new, only or to kind, only BIA, on Kobe Bia, and Tiama as President Mahama, and Koye, the Special Prosecutor, near her, Obetwise Edumana. Obejani, Kisi Ejabin. Obi anim adwuma waye darling boy osuamra me say de ono na nyankita hodi woni nim bie enya ba 8 na say criminal say na etiamra say be defend criminal etiamra say be defend criminal obi a criminal na asemo obi a criminal na asemo a eye lawyer ene ko gina na namu e charge no nti e de mo sua eye de almost yes obi waku obi kwampo no onya lawyer na name of court. That is law. That is law. Until say a judge, Eddie say me oh we ba oh.
Nana, they now come asem no.
Kise ya be dey na me kana my boy with you. Say me go England. Na me illegal immigrant. Na say they chime home office for chime. Edim call detention center. Me my lawyer say let me defend me. Australia no we defend illegal immigrants. There be ayemra asem. It's only a court. And declare say will be a criminal, not that to FIA. That's all. Now, darling boy, hey, NDC pa say the new one. In Penny say, answer man can be in jazz no. Never the assassin catcher no. Never pay the day in a court of salaries in or vice president the D. Emane ye ton NDC vice president no $30 million. Honestly, Oscar. Obeto. What I say? Honestly, Oscar. Obeto. That where NDC paper? Where NDC paper? Where NDC paper? What is here? NDC paper. This is the champion of Court of Silence, NDC, flag random meet, and advice idea. No, Okoto with $30 million. Hey, mama, and yes, who have more? What is that part of the Canyon Bayan, Conakabe? That around for the Court of Silence. And the Rollins Court of Silence. And the mama stand up with me, one man Court of Silence. Yes, she's Bombay, one Court of Silence. And the Kubadua, who bear Casa, who bear in your pendy, Court of Silence, not knowing or $30 million at the baby or the corporate vice president, Eddie, and the ex-president, Mahama. So, Papa said, oh, corrupt in the community. The media fix the country. Nane Kufado is fixing the country. Ejuma edema so wonye no akra oye mumuko na unemployed graduate ana mojagu onom e ba ye apekwan bi ade aboa e ma ne kwan na me fi England eba bedu airport no mu ho last ko harbor port yi ebi ho mo ye adwuma na de kama e koso
transport first be cost 40%.
Yenka say obi adi atem yes say and vice aka no we are fixing it adwuma no ye be on Sunday Mother's Day adwuma na gada oye no ntiase Ellen Achien Okraku happy Mother's Day
adwuma na oye no ntiase
Sunday so no me share mataro ni bi nya ye boa se omano ye be ni yi
I
have confidence in him on any advice say adwuma no on be my Sunday
Oscar Kra Ojumedi so ahmana am se ba ko na adwuma was it both lines working ba ko na adwuma okay hello yeah but your first
what you from Adrian
okay thank you
Adrian me ka please send them
right into you
so me kia wo tie phone na na no pay on the say akwati me problem kakra e koma we on the say aseja phone na ya empre wo mo na excavators na wo mo kia no wo mo edition oh akwati say on the say sagaram say you know for and we on the say forestry department and on the say afforestation for human we performance new aketua MI oh na sesika na ene wodi na aketua ne ma ye ne dia ene adai na excavators na wo mo ehise no wo mu dumi endon ma conductors road conductors no wo mu basically enbia the say afforestation for neka na wo mu ti ade ne kwa ntimi de sa ade ne de mene wo mu enya adwene e wo mu kra na ka se fix the country no a na me ka kire oyi NDC ni na otina otiwo no disi yi sede na o ka se den o manpanyin se na katua no wede wate so na oduwo no ma esgration ni bi obeje ne baku no it is just the same thing there was a time don mama zo e kan the same thing say oronzo na oni na go for akatua no ma yeden o mu ate so ba 10% and it is just o ketia e di go ni o ji na esgration no na o yeden o di ni nyina akoko shemo oh it may catch it no say oronzo on fixing the mind no and then bibia waba out me da wati.
Yes, you does say I'm on back up in a jumanti with me after I'm even confused as to which of them are in juma. Which one, the top or the down? Okay, so 030225 243540 0302243540 in the juma. Hello,
Babaji.
Yeah, I'm Patrick Frosty.
I'm in the fatigue. They got a new friend in second.
All right, into you.
Babaji, first of all, Mr. Anna, so for your channel, why?
Okay.
What's my message number? Me pen number, then drink. Babaji, my main fancy, I'm honorable with Sambo, and you rub and fire boy. Me bra, your friends are bro, Sibana in the metro, politics, na yen. Mumma, a moment, you would make your canoe. You are a conform with special prosecutor. What much as they say, or some of who goes for 10 years, into common for you to run. Your papa will be when you're 42 years. Go down there, which are doing 40 years. What is the president? Okay, the 42 special prosecutor was the other man already 70 years. The whole of a conference. I don't know. What is the Yama? What is Sakolo? Nami Butano, Yamia, I think that their country. Let's threat a former president Mahama, only for Kuba and Becobia. Or more, they are telling you here more. Because another some of us Galamteno. Not former president Mahama, Kuba, and Galamte side. What I was say. Most of them, I'm never Mama to Galamte, and you hear more. You're not probably say I support. But former president Mahama, when